Yo, what is going on, everybody, for the second frickin' time? Welcome to episode 108 of Miami Dolphins content. Your boy Bleezy and CT in the house.
We popping now. We popping now, baby.
Yeah, but now I'm all fucked up. But anyway, today's episode, the Phins add Teair Tart to the D line, and is Tua gonna get paid, man? Yeah, I see. I'm all fucked up, Bleezy. For those of y'all watching on Twitter, Twitch, and all that, come on over to YouTube. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Waddle on the notification bell. We're here every Monday at 8:30. We do impromptu shows throughout the week. Sorry guys, we fucked that all up. We went through. We did the intro for 5 minutes. We're just fucking talking and going down the freaking whole spiel of the show and.
A little
Even though you hit go live, it didn't go live. So, here we go.
A little behind the scenes. We thought we were live. We sat there and did about a 5-minute show, man. We were never live.
Yeah, bro, we were freaking 5 minutes deep in the show. For those of y'all, Bleezy, go ahead. See, we're all fucked up now. But
Colin, let's welcome Colin to the building.
What is going on, Colin? Yeah, man, I hope everybody had a good weekend. Happy Eclipse Day today for everybody that went out and watched the eclipse. And, man, it was pretty cool. You guys can see on the thumbnail, I took that picture today outside. Tried not to burn my eyeballs out. And, because, safety glasses are for pussies. And, but, yeah, man, that's crazy. We went on fucking 5 minutes talking and everything, and it didn't even go live.
Wow. Talk to us, bro. What's happening?
Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, I'm fired up. I'm trying to think here. Really, we still got a little while till the draft, but you guys know where my head's at. I want Xavier Worthy, so I'm still stuck on that, bro. Other than that, I just went and rode to pick me up some Chick-fil-A, so I'm going to be enjoying the show with some Chick-fil-A tonight, fellas, or some Chipotle.
You just got some Chick-fil-A? Okay.
Yeah, no,
okay.
Chipotle.
Oh, Chipotle.
Yeah, bro. Shit. Yeah, so, hey, we're going to be talking Dolphins and eating good tonight.
Sweet, bro, sweet.
Yes, sir.
Well, no, the draft is not far, man. What is it, a couple weeks away?
Isn't it the 22nd or something like that? April 22nd or some shit like that?
It's coming on strong.
Yeah, man. We're coming up.
Real quick, CT, what position is he?
He's the
wide receiver.
Fastest 40. Yeah, the wide receiver from Texas.
Oh, okay, that guy. Okay, well, yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind having him either, man. We're going to talk about that receiver room here in a minute, too.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, now that we fucked up the beginning of the show, sorry to everybody. We're going to talk a little bit about Tua at his youth camp today. Spoke a little bit about his contract situation. He said he's letting his agent handle that, but he is excited for the next few weeks. So
hey, sorry
I think that deal may be coming soon.
What, Colin?
I did see what CT's talking about, that Tua camp. Those Adidas Tua shirts are gas. Did you guys see those? Fire? It says Tua. Yeah, it says Tua Foundation, and it's got Adidas, or it's all aqua shirt. The Adidas logo is orange. It's pretty badass. If you look up the Tua camp, you'll see him in the shirt. It's pretty cool, though.
You may have to give me one.
I know, for real, right? But yeah, when CT mentioned that, I was like, oh, I did hear about that a little bit, and I saw Tua looking sharp with that new look he's got going with the 2 sleeves, and
Tua slimmed out a little bit. Well, slim and trim. Tua.
Oh yeah, looking sharp. See that? Bro. Yeah, I saw.
A little new and improved. Tua coming in a little bit slimmer, thinking about running the ball a little bit more, probably.
Yeah, most
definitely. Yeah, man. Hopefully.
Was all that going on in Hawaii? Is that where all that was taking place at with Tua and the golf tournament and all that?
Pretty sure.
Was that in Miami? I don't
I'm
even
pretty
know.
sure
I
it's
thought it was
Miami
in
where he
Miami.
does the camp.
It was in Honolulu. It was in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
It was
But he
held
wants
at I don't even want to butcher that, but kind of leaky stadium. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah. No, it looked like they were having a good time out there, man. Shout out to Tua. He looked very relaxed, in a good state of mind, man.
absolutely. And yeah, we had another freaking D tackle. What is that, like 8 or 9 now?
Yeah,
We're
we
going
got
quantity.
Pop Tart.
Huh?
I said we got Pop Tart. His last
That's
name is
funny.
Tart, so we could give him the nickname Pop Tart. It was just a joke. Yeah, this kid's pretty cool. I
Oh,
like
that's
it,
what
bro.
you're
Yeah,
calling him, Pop Tart?
yeah. I'll come up with little nicknames like that for like some of my teams. Like I don't know, like the Gators have a guy Colby Shelton, and if he gets a hit, I say Shell, yeah. So it's like little shit like that you can come up with if these
Yeah, I
players
like
got
that.
cool names and stuff. So yeah, that's what I had for that guy. I'm
Teair
pretty
Pop
happy with
Tart.
it. Yes, sir.
He's about to get a popping.
Hey, let's go.
But yeah, man, I mean, you guys can see from his statistics. I mean, last year, god damn, dragging your feet over there, Colin.
Sorry, I'm walking up a big ass hill, motherfucker.
But nah, he played 13 games last year, 24 tackles, 8 tackles for loss, and a sack. That was with the Titans and the Texans. 2022, he had 34 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, and six pass breakups. Yeah, that's pretty decent. 21 with the Titans, or 2021. He had 16 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 0 sacks, 0 PBUs. And yeah, 2020, 5 tackles and 1 pass breakup. So, I mean, contributor, you could say that for sure. Obviously, from the pictures and shit, he's huge. So, I mean,
he looks like
the dude is ginormous. So, yeah, man.
He plays big, man. He plays like a big guy. He's almost a legit nose tackle, but they say he's more athletic. I don't know.
Hey, you can't go wrong with the size, and I mean, with the adding, like I said, we got like 9 of them now, but that's kind of our top 3 guys right now. You got Seiler, and you got Tart, and you've got Gullimore. So, I mean, at least we have, you know, God, I couldn't take it. I had to fucking.
I know, man. That shit's louder than his mic. I could hear whenever he was walking on louder than I could hear him talking.
Yeah, but no, man. I mean, so again, I mean, like we said, we expect.
Rotation. Let's go back to that real quick. That was a little sidetrack. That's our rotation. If this would have been our rotation last year, who do we have in the middle? Raekwon?
Yeah, we had Raekwon, but again, Raekwon.
It's a different system, right? It seemed like our last year we had Zach and Christian in the middle, and then flanked on the outside by Raekwon and maybe. So I don't know.
No, we were really sticking with the Ogba, or not Ogba, Zach Sealer and Christian Wilkins. Then we'd rotate in guys like Deshaun Hand and Raekwon. But that was really it. I mean, obviously we had the edge guys with Phillips and.
So we were playing a 3-man front last year as well.
No, we were playing 3. We were playing 4. I mean, it just depends on the game. I mean, but you got to remember we were playing 2 DNs, 2 D tackles, right. And then you had Bradley Chubb at 1 outside linebacker, and Phillips. Well, Phillips was playing at DN more than outside linebacker per se, but it depends on the game. It depended on what little Dick Fangio was doing for that particular game. So, Again, I kind of like it. I mean, you know, is it Christian Wilkins? No, but I'm also not paying them out the ass like Christian
Right.
Wilkins either. So
That's what I've been saying. We're making up for Christian Wilkins with quantity, maybe not quality, but we're getting some solid pieces, man.
yeah, they're definitely good rotational pieces, but you know, again, are they as high quality as Raekwon? No, but you gotta, you know, you
These
gotta
are more
balance it
like
out somewhere.
plugs too. These seem to be a couple of these guys seem to be more like plug defensive tackle types, like Benito Jones. He came from Ole Miss. I know all about Benito Jones. I've been watching him from years. He is a beast, and he's more of a plug in the middle, kind of like Pop Tart.
Hey, so
Yeah, and I get that, and that's, you know, I think that's something we've been missing. But the question is like you said, is he a true nose tackle? No. Is he big enough to be one? He sure as hell looks like it. But again, you know, if they're gonna stick to a, you know, 4-3, you know, Deshaun, you know, you got Benito Jones. We still have Deshaun Hand. We still have, you know, the fucking 5 other guys we signed. You would hope that out of that group, you can find 4 or 5 solid guys, you know?
You know what happened? A lot of people, including me, were like, okay, we're going D tackle, first pick or second pick for sure. And that may be out the window now. What do y'all think
It's
about
been out the window. I told you that with as many people as they brought in, they were not wasting that pick, that high draft pick on that.
Yeah. What about the second round pick?
I don't know. I mean, it depends. Again, we've talked about it. Unless there's a gotta get guy, a tackle or a guard or somebody, I think it's more likely now that we will try to trade back and get extra picks.
what if Worthy is there in the second round? Because nobody wants to take him with our first round pick. Well, what if we get the chance at him early in the second round?
If we fall back, yeah.
Because we have a second round pick, and they're saying there's chances that Xavier Worthy could go, like, you know, he could go early or late. He could even go third round. Who knows? But man, shit, I just hope to take him, bro. I just want some more speed because I know McDaniel brought in so many guys like even Raheem, Achan, and it's like, man, I was even iffy on Achan, and then the speed just worked out for us. So I'm really thinking this guy could be like a Tyreek Hill type because everybody says he's too small, but he's quick and stuff like that. So, hey, man.
Well, we need somebody like that. I've been talking about Malachi Corley, and we need a backup for Tyreek and or Waddle in case something happens to either one of them, injury-wise or contract-wise. You know what I mean? We need a little badass on the back burner.
Yes, sir.
I don't have a problem with that at all. And Greer, that's right. That's right in his wheelhouse, man. I could see him going receiver with that second pick. Probably not the first pick. But yeah, I could see him doing that. Especially
I hope he falls, man. Hope he falls to the second round.
I don't think he will, not to 55 or whatever pick we have.
Shit, I honestly don't even know what number it is, but if it's 55, that's way past 33.
I think. Something like that. 51, somewhere in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, I agree.
What do you think about Worthy?
I mean, he's fast as shit, but I mean, that's all. That's it, really. I mean, I've heard both negative and positive. I've heard that, you know, yeah, he's fast and he's quick, but he's not a polished route runner. That he has decent hands, but he has an issue with trying to body catch, which, you know, we've lived through that with Waddle and other guys that, you know, do you really want another guy who, you know, doesn't use his hands to catch the ball? He's not a big guy. I mean, if you play him in the slot, you know, if you run him across the middle of the field, he's going to end up getting hurt. I don't know. I'd rather get a big body wide receiver and
like Devontae Parker.
I mean, yeah, that mold per se, but not a Devontae Parker, obviously. But
yeah, that would be Brian Thomas Jr.
Okay, yeah, he looks pretty damn. He is big.
Yeah, he's 6'3" and he ran a 4. I think it was a 4.34, like it wasn't shit. He made it look real easy, or a 4.43, like Todd ran back in the day.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I mean, you still got the contract out on the table for OBJ. Whether we've heard reports that we're still pursuing him aggressively. I don't know if you go and spend even a second round pick on him. I mean, I don't know how interested I'd be, in that. In his Campbell, I guess Brian Thomas Jr. is referring to. He said he's the same size as Justin Jefferson coming out, which is pretty damn big. So yeah, man. Like I said, I think that we've got a bunch of speed. You got, the contract sitting there waiting for OBJ. And do you really want to be redundant in that if you do sign OBJ, but then turn around and draft a guy like Worthy? And at some point, you need something different. You can't be all speed. You gotta vary it up a little bit.
Yes,
sir.
Justin Jefferson, same size, dude. I'm a big fan of Brian Thomas, man. Ain't no doubt.
But yeah, like I said, I mean, it would kind of be redundant to, if you do sign OBJ, then you draft Worthy. You got to have a big guy at some point, and we've seen that. You have all speed and no possession type receivers, and at some point it comes back to bite you in the ass. So he said, look at Austin Booker. He's a dog. That would be great in the second round. Hell yeah, we'll have to check him out.
Spider-Man was talking about, because I did that video about Malachi Corley. Spider-Man was talking about that kid out of Georgia. What's his name, man? Oh,
the wide receiver, the big guy?
Wide receiver.
The white guy or the Mick?
He's a white dude, yeah.
That's Mick something, bro.
Where's he predicted to be?
Lad McConkey.
Yeah, Lad something.
Dude, he's quick too.
Is he all that?
Yeah, man. Hey, you should see some of his highlights. He's pretty.
I looked at him. I saw some of his highlights, and I wasn't that impressed.
Oh, well, it's more like his route running, bro. He's pretty nice. I mean,
I'd rather have Malachi Corley.
Maybe, or even that Ricky Pearsall from the Gators, man. He was pretty nice, not just because he was Gators. Even I'm hearing the Jets are going to take him with pick 56 in the second round, but I'm hoping he doesn't go to the Jets, man.
Who?
Pearsall, man. Ricky Pearsall. I mean, shit. I know he's not probably
Lad McConkey at a 182 draft rank. He's going to be way down. Irv's talking about taking him in the 5th round or something.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be have that potential of a Puka Nacua, where he can.
Well, see, I'm looking down the field. I'm looking down the road for a replacement for Tyreek and/or possibly Waddle if it comes down to it. That's why I was looking at a beast with maybe that 1st or 2nd round pick.
And yeah, man. That guy that CT has in South Carolina is pretty good.
Receiver?
Yeah, Leggett, but his name is Leggett, but we've already talked about it. Unfortunately, he's injury prone. He's been injured every year he's been in college, so
so was Jalen Phillips. So was Jalen.
Jalen's a badass.
Yeah, I'm more referring to a la Devontae Parker. He had a hamstring injury, then he had a knee injury, and then he had a calf injury, and you just stupid little soft tissue injuries that I'm not going to draft somebody high like that over those concerns, given what we've already experienced. And yeah, man, I checked out this Austin Booker. He's a defensive tackle. He played for the Minnesota Gophers and the Jayhawks. He did pretty decently. Hey, I'm allowed to because I'm a Gamecock. So anyway, but yeah, I checked this guy out. Let's go back to it. Dude's 6'4", 240 pounds. He ran a 4.8, 1.67 yards, 10-yard split, 32-inch vertical jump, 10-foot broad jump. I mean, that's not bad. I'm just watched his 40. Yeah, that's. Whew. He's what did that say? Big 12 Conference Defensive Newcomer of the Year. Led the team with 12 tackles for loss, 8 sacks. Played 12 games with 1 start, 56 tackles, 1 PBU, and 2 forced fumbles. So that was last year. So yeah, man. I mean, good production for a college player. So
yeah, I'll be right back, fellas.
Yep. But yeah, man, like I said, you know, we've haven't really dove into the college shit, and we probably just won't at this point. It's
hard to keep up.
So many freaking of them, and just it's just not my thing.
I mean, it's a roll of. I mean, it's a roll of the dice whether or not we're going to stay where we are pick wise. Greer can move up, down. You know, who knows where he's going with the picks. But you know, I think we know what we need and what we want. Like Ennis, man, I was agreeing with him. He talked me into that running back deal. I'd like to take a late round running back. I'm all for that. I don't have a problem with that at all.
It's like we said, though. I mean, you go out and you sign, you know, Teair, Tart. I mean, are you really gonna? You got 8 of them in the room, 9 of them in that freaking D tackle room. Are you really gonna go draft one? I don't know.
No, I doubt it. I mean, I wouldn't think, but maybe longevity wise, it would make sense. I don't know, man. So many 1-year contracts, stuff like that.
Maybe. Well, yeah, I get that. I mean, you would think that if the right player falls at the right time for him, I mean, I'm not against it, but you know, how many of these guys, and I'm sure not many, or if all of them have guaranteed money. I mean, how many of these guys are, you know, have contracts that aren't fully guaranteed, that if they get cut, you know, during training camp, they're not going to be on the books anyway. So,
right. And we could get a DT next year. If that room's full, we really don't need to draft one. You know what I mean? This year.
Yeah. I mean, but at the same time, you know, if there's the right guy out there, I mean, you can't.
Yeah, I guess it depends on. But I kind of agree with Ennis. It's edge, safety, or receiver. Although I would definitely throw an offensive line personally. Tackle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Armstead replacement has to be a priority.
That's the down the road I'm talking about. Armstead is not going to be around much longer. Plus, we're not getting a full season out of him anyway. You know, I would like this draft, the class coming out. There are a shitload of really, really good offensive tackles, man. We could get a really good one at 55 or whatever that pick is. But I would say go beast OT in the first round if they're available. Mims, maybe. The guy out of Georgia. There's a couple of them, man. The guy out of Washington. There's a couple of tackles that look solid.
Yeah, man. And again, when Ennis was on here last time, you don't know. I mean, given, quarterbacks and, linebackers being, not a plentiful, after that top tier guys. I mean, maybe you can get a wide receiver. Maybe you can get a tackle. You don't know how the board is going to fall until it falls. And so it's kind of those for me. It's a wait and see kind of thing. I'm not going to spend hours and hours and hours over analyzing the shit. So it's kind of how I feel about it.
Not worth it. I mean, it is. I do a lot of mock drafts, but what the hell? I don't do that many. Not like Fish Tank Hank. I think Fish Tank Hank said he does like 2 hours a day.
Say that again.
Fish Tank Hank. He said he does a couple hours a day with the mock drafts. Why, when so many teams need OL, y'all think the top guys are going to be there? Because there's so many top guys, man. It's deep with OL.
Yeah, I mean, as far as tackles, I don't know how many great tackles there are. I mean, I've heard, 3 or 4 of them, but I don't know.
They'll be there. One of them will be there. What's up,
Ennis in the building. Oh, crap.
You're on mute.
I just don't see how y'all think it.
I muted himself again.
You don't know how what?
He muted himself somehow.
I heard. I don't know how y'all something. Here he goes.
AirPods in. So you have to understand that.
Damn, it keeps on muting him.
It's not me. It's just there. Oh,
What he say? It's not him. It's not us.
it's not me. It keeps muting it by itself. Okay, there we go.
There we
go. So if offensive tackle, edge, and quarterback and corners are elite positions, there's not that many elite tackles in this draft that can play guard at the start of a season. We have to take in context that what this team has said about learning this offense is not easy. So you have to take that in equation too. So if you're going to draft a rookie offensive line and say you're going to just automatically kick him in the guard, you have to take in what the guards do in this offense. They have to learn to get to spots. Like, that's not easy for a rookie to come in and do, and you draft him at 21. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I would love it. But that type of guy is not going to be there at 21. There's only 2 in this draft. One from Washington, another from Penn State. He's not making it to us at 21. If he does, it's a miracle. You run that card up there. But that is not likely to happen. Guards, they are looking for that in a premium. The Jets need one. Seattle need one. The Chargers need one. There's too many teams ahead of us that need that type of player. You have to look at what teams need as well as what you need to think about what might fall to you. If you're trying to think like the GM, that's what he's dealing with. Like, he's watching who might be there, knowing what these teams need. So just in case it ain't there, what do I pivot to? The 5 D tackles, we have 6 now. I agree. That is no longer on the board unless the number 1 D tackle falls. You cannot pass on a great player for a good player, no matter what position it is. If the best offensive lineman falls and Brian Thompson is still there, I love Brian Thompson Jr., but you got to go with the best lineman if he's there. That's a no-brainer. But you just can't say go lineman, get Mims, I can name guys that later in a round that can play better, just as good as Mims, because they're going to sit just like him. So if a guy's going to sit, why not go get a great play at another position?
I mean, if
No,
we're
I
talking
agree, and that's what I was saying. Though, even if it's not a tackle per se, just linemen in general, whether it's tackle, guard, or even a fucking center, like you said, if these guys do fall to you, yeah, we signed Brewer, but at the end of the day, if say Powers is there, are you gonna say, nah, we're good, we got Brewer? Fuck no, we're gonna draft Powers and be like, all right, well,
No, they're not. Nobody's high on Bowers but the media. Y'all must not been listening, watching lately. He has been falling. They talking about top second round right now. Like
he got a bunch of early hype.
Nobody's high on a guy that got 800 snaps. It's guards that are number one guards that they would say of a BB from Kansas. Yeah. Now he's starting to fall because they don't know if he can play tackle and guard. He did it his freshman year.
I would not pick him at 21 at this point.
But I was saying, but there's people that had him up there at first.
Oh,
now that more pro days are coming out or are being scheduled, like the one from Iowa, like those guys get rose to the top. It's just a moment thing. People are high on JPJ because it was the Senior Bowl and all that T-shirt he run around at the combine. That now that other guys are testing, he's falling. You're not taking a project at 21 because you need a center. The Steelers need one. They don't even have one, and they don't even want to draft him.
No.
And they're at 20.
What I was saying is, even if I don't really follow any of these college guys anyway. My whole point is if there's somebody good enough there, just be, again, if they're a top guy, I'd rather take that than take a shot at something else that if you have the need down the road, especially in the tackle and guard and center situation. That's all.
The best interior lineman that might fall is Graham Barton. If Graham Barton is there, you run to the fucking podium. I don't care if Brian Thomas, Latu, whoever's there. Graham Barton is competing at center. Yes, he's competing at center, left guard, and right guard. As soon as he steps on the field, he's the only interior guy. Only up tackle, like I said, that can play guard and tackle, or the Washington kid, Penn State. There's guys, but.
So you would take him at 21, Graham Barton.
Yes, because the Steelers want him at 20. Okay. Like the real evaluators is saying he's the only interior guy going in the first round. It's not JPJ like everybody was saying. It's him.
Yeah.
So if he falls, shit, what do we need? Guard and center, like you just said, CT. So he's the only one that you could trust that can come in and compete for somebody's job.
That makes sense, man. It makes sense.
I'm not drafting Mims to sit there, and we're talking about 3 years down the road, 2 years down the road. Oh,
you're talking about a part right now.
Yeah. If you go draft somebody 20, he has to play immediately or compete to make it hard. Shit, I can't do that. Oh, yeah, he can sit in if Armstead go out there. No, we got guys for that. That's been in this office coming back for a second year. I'd rather that continuity than Armstead go out a rookie that's been sitting, and then we got to find out what he is in a crucial game. I'm not doing that.
Especially a tackle. You put a rookie out there getting his ass kicked.
We did that with Liam. I'm not comparing these guys to Liam, but I'm not doing that with a rookie. They don't want to play rookies. They don't. They told y'all they don't like playing rookies, but we keep trying to think they're gonna go get a rookie. And he's gonna ain't too many rookies that gonna come in and just start on this team.
You need to grind.
I can agree with that, but it does get frustrating when, and I hate to say it, it's not necessarily just the offensive side of the ball, but just in general. How often the whole idea or the premise of the draft is that first and second round, you're getting immediate starters. That's the premise. And unfortunately, we've had so many guys that are drafted that just don't pan out. And, it gets frustrating after a while when you watch other teams drop the first and second round guys and they turn into, talented starters. And it's like, well, why in the hell aren't we doing that?
But he has. You done Waddle Phillips in the first round, Tua in the first round. He has. Some of the
Yeah,
missed.
top 10 guys. I don't count that.
Phillips wasn't a top 10 guy.
No, Phillips was what, 18? But again, we have Noah. We've got Easy E. No, he was in the third round, wasn't he?
We had Robert Hunt. I can do that. We can do that too. It goes both ways. Like no GM hits on everything.
No,
there's not one.
Oh no, I agree. I just feel like again, when we have all these guys that are sitting, most of them can't even see the field. It does start getting frustrating after a while. And again, I'm not saying every pick he's made is bad. I'm just saying these are these bad picks that glare and they stare you in the face and you get frustrated with them.
I mean, Ennis is spot on. I love that pick with that guard that could come in and play this year, different positions. But Ennis said he doesn't think he's going to be there. So
it's a shot. It depends on what Pittsburgh does. Because they need a center and guard bad. They need a center bad. He can play both.
Yeah.
So that's why they are off JPJ because he can play both, but he's not more battle tested in this year. This kid has played all 4 years.
And if you look at that receiver room, if you look at this right here, that'll tell you why receiver may not be a bad pick. There's our receiver room right now.
Yeah, man. I mean, and we've talked about it. It comes down to that. Go ahead.
My bad, Siggy.
No,
I was just gonna say there's some easy workout. He's gonna be back soon, but you don't know what you got, so that's probably why they're covering their bases.
As much as I love Barrios, again, okay, you're just not the type we're looking for. What we need is again that Chris Hogan, that Devon Bess, the Jarvis Landry of. We need a short first down, a short first down on third down. And you have the quickness and the ability to get yourself open. And Barrios is just not that dude. He's just not.
Hey, Ennis, Brian Thomas Jr. would look pretty good at that third spot right there, wouldn't he?
You already know how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Yeah, and again, like I said, especially, with Colin and the whole Worthy thing, and it's like, I don't see that. If you get OBJ to sign, you need a bigger body guy. You can't, you can't be a one-trick pony.
I disagree, but hey.
So you just want to stack up all the speed and have really no contested catch kind of guy?
We don't run those plays, so I just don't see it. Well, even when we had those type guys, they didn't do it with Mike Gesicki. The last year he was here, they didn't. It's not offense is not designed for that. He wants the speed for that, so they can get to that spot. That's why, right? It's timing based. But they just slowly can't get to the spot. Tilla's not waiting to throw a jump ball. He's not.
No, but I think using that size advantage in the red zone is really what we've been missing.
That's what they got Jado and Fortson for. Sometimes names don't ring, but when the coach get them, things can change. I'm not saying they will, but there's a possibility. But that's why they went and got that dude Fortson from the Chiefs.
Who is A. Schwartz? I don't even know who that guy is.
Schwartz. He was a practice squad guy last year.
Is he any good?
He's a special teamer for Cleveland. That's all he is.
All right. All right.
Yeah, man. I mean, like we said, it's he had to go change his shit to a Pop-Tart like an idiot. But yeah, man. I just think that again, Mike McDaniel didn't really use the tight ends, especially in that first shit. He hasn't the entire time, but having the option of having a bigger bodied guy. Yeah, we tried the whole Chase Claypool thing, but you only throw him the ball. What?
How many targets did he get? That'd be a good stat. I mean,
God knows. Hold on.
He didn't get very much playing time though, so I guess.
Yeah, I must have seen Jonnu Smith jump ball highlights. Like, you got the guy already.
Who?
Jonnu Smith.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. He should get. And Mike Gesicki only got 52 targets his last year. What's up with that?
I told people before that he should have been gone, but I got killed in YouTube and in Spaces and Twitter. I was off him before the last year he was here. I've been to get rid of him.
Oh yeah, when he freaking doinked it off his face mask 4 or 5 times in a row, I was like, yeah, I'm done with that bullshit.
Evidently, McDaniel was done with him too, only giving him 50 targets the whole year.
Yeah,
dude trying to hurdle people. He's trying to hurdle small DBs. Like, bro, get out of here.
Or, when he freaking, rounded off his route and caught the ball and then he saw somebody coming, he would just lay down on the fucking ground.
Oh, yeah. If he got hit, he was going down. He wasn't breaking very many
times.
times.
He didn't even have to get hit. They just fucking look at him and he'd fall down.
Where'd he go? To Philly? Where's he at now?
He went to
the Patriots first.
Yeah, he went to the Patriots.
I know, but I think he's at he's Cincy. Is that right? That's not right, is it? He's playing for Cincy now.
Oh, well, good for him.
Cincinnati signed his ass. I had no idea.
So, yeah, I mean, literally all last year, what was this? How many targets? So, Claypool had 21 targets and 8 receptions last year. So, that's crazy.
Hey, well, I don't like that Braxton Berrios gets a lot of hate because he didn't get all the targets and receptions. So I don't always look at that, bro, specifically because I'm a big Berrios guy, even though he didn't get the numbers and receptions. I like him for what he does for his team.
You like Berrios?
I know we're not talking special teams guys, but that's where he's good at, and he doesn't drop the ball. So.
Yeah, I think they value possession more than return.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I think that, again, though, in that semblance, a lot of that was, you got Claypool because he's the, blocking, run blocking wide receiver and this, that, and the other. It's like there's so many guys that they were trying to throw in and out of that lineup as far as that third wide receiver that nobody really gets enough snaps for them to be, a legitimate third option,
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I said if Brian Thomas or Foxworthy's there, like I don't think McDaniel's turning Foxworthy down. I think he really likes that kid.
Who was that?
Yeah, that's true.
Xavier Foxworthy. I think McDaniel likes him. I think he likes him. They went to Texas to see him. I don't think he was going to see the Sweat kid.
I hope he
did. Heck yeah, bro.
That'd be fine. If he's there. Gesicki signed a 1-year deal worth $3.25 with Cincy.
Damn, Gesicki's still getting paid multi-millions.
Man, people were talking about if you paid $10 to $15 million. I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah. We were paying him what, $12 million? I know we tagged him or whatever, but
that was worse. That was worse than Will Fuller to me.
Ain't that the damn truth? Ain't that the damn truth?
Will Fuller broke his finger on a bad throw from fucking Chicago. This nigga was just pure trash. They didn't want to block. They didn't want to do nothing. Catching the ball with his face mask.
Yeah, bro, that shit freaking pissed me off so bad. This motherfucker can make one-handed catches in the open field, And then you get into the red zone and the freaking ball is doinking off his face mask. Like, what in the fuck are you doing? God.
Like a second, got one hand catches. What happened when the red zone when it hit him in the face?
Exactly.
His best year was with Fitz. Him and Fitz had a little chemistry going on. But after Fitz left, I mean, he was shit.
That's true.
I
So
mean-
did Preston Williams and Fitzpatrick. They had a good connection, man.
Who?
Preston Williams.
Preston Williams.
Yeah.
He was tall too. He was big.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah. And there was something else. I can't remember what it was, but he had other issues on the
Christian
team.
Wilkins jumped on him and hurt him in the end zone, celebrating.
Damn.
But no, I mean, you know, Gesicki, who gives a fuck about Gesicki?
I mean, hey, he had. I mean, he was all right. Yeah, you're right. Who does care? Shit. I was trying to act like I cared for a second. Like,
I mean, he's with Cincinnati. That's interesting. Joe Burrow will be back.
hey,
The
this,
AFC. What are y'all's thoughts about the AFC getting strong, man? I mean, you got in that division right there: Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Baltimore. Damn.
Cleveland ain't doing shit as long as Watson's the quarterback, so I ain't worried about Cleveland. But yeah, you talk about Houston and everything Houston's doing, and I mean, Jesus.
That's why you gotta go get you some dogs. Austin Booker, baby.
Oh shit. I mean, hey.
AFC's getting strong, man.
I think that whenever that happens, I think that other teams get weaker. Like, we're going into the year thinking that the AFC is so strong, but we're going to have teams like possibly us that falls off, has a shit year, wins 6 games. You know what I mean? Or shit like that, where it's like other teams are going to step up just
Right.
for other teams to fall back. I don't think it's going to be every team is 9-7 and like tiebreakers are going like this and that. But I think like some teams are going to drop off or just injuries.
like
and
the
shit.
Bills, like Buffalo.
Yeah, but the hype going into this year, like you're saying, with all this fucking talent in the AFC is way crazier than the NFC.
Yeah, it's like the NFC.
But it's been like that for fucking a decade now. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Like, the AFC has always had more of the dominant, good teams, whereas the NFC has, 2 or 3 good teams, and that's kind of it.
yeah, that is true.
So I want to ask you, Ennis, though, this Rasheen running back that we had a visit with today, where do you think he falls in as far as draft wise and what we're interested in?
He's a six rounder. If he's on the team, if he comes in the camp, Jeff Wilson and Ahmed job is in jeopardy.
Ooh, oh shit.
He's better than
I mean,
both of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting rid of Ahmed, to be honest, but
If they draft Isaac Carew, Jeff Wilson's definitely gone.
yeah. I mean, who else? Because I know I heard a bunch of them now.
Ennis, do you have a preference on what pick you would take that running back? Like, I know we have 2 5s and a 7, right?
I would get him at 5. Get the best one.
You take one of the 5s?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The best running back that's on the board when you pick it in the 5th round, I would grab him in.
Maybe that second, 5th round pick, maybe.
Either one.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, who would all y'all take if the Dolphins had the first pick?
In this year's draft?
Yeah. If the Dolphins had the first pick in this year's draft, who would y'all take?
I'd take Marvin Harrison Jr.
Oh, I was about to say the best receiver. Probably the best receiver.
Yeah, him or Malik Neighbors. But Marvin Harrison, man, he's just got that LeBron in him, where you see, like, even with the swag he has and all that, all the he's not just a show off. He's like, he backs it up, man. This guy is.
I wonder who's going to pick him up. The first few teams all want quarterbacks, don't they?
It depends if the Cardinals trade out at 4. If they don't, they're going to take him at 4.
I just hope the Patriots don't get Jaden Daniels, man. I don't want to have to face him every year, man.
I ain't ready. It's going to be a while before they're ready.
It's going to be a while before what?
It's going to be a while before they're ready to make a run.
Right, with the Patriots, yeah. No, that's true. Same with the Jets, you know.
Dude, the Jets are stacking their roster, though, this offseason.
They do that every season.
What you know about it?
Man, I watch a lot of the AFC East roundtable. Shout out to those guys, man. They're pretty cool. But, man, the Jets, everybody on there is green, even Dolphins, Bills, and Patriots guy. Everybody knows that the Jets have been stacking their team the right way this offseason. And the only thing all of us other 3 fans have to say is, well, they did the same thing last year, but this year, man, it feels different. I'm like actually thinking it's going to be Dolphins or Jets for the AFC East this year.
Really?
Yeah. What do y'all think about that? CT, what do you think, man?
I think that, again, I said it when they signed Rodgers last year. He obviously he's took a step back. He's older. His arm not nearly as cannon-like as it used to be. I mean, can he get it done without a cannon? Yeah, but I mean, not playing an entire year, I don't know, man. Just.
Well, what about their off-season signings and stuff?
So for me, it depends on the draft at 10. If they go wide receiver, yes, because then you free up Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall to be more in space. But if they don't, then I'm not worried about the Jets, because then you basing everything on Mike Williams coming off an injury. Even healthy, I'm not scared of him. So who do you have besides Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall to be worried about?
That's true. I like that take, man. I didn't even think about that. If they get a wide receiver at 10, that is pretty scary.
Because it's going to be one of the good ones. So
yeah, dude. I didn't even think about it like that. What about you, Bleezy?
Man, as far as the Jets, it's like the same thing with them every year, man. It's like I'm not even worried about them, man. I was trying to pull up the Vegas odds of the AFC East. I looked it up earlier, and I'm about to pull it up. And I was kind of surprised because this is the latest odds, as in you could make a bet on this today. And hold on, I'm trying to bring it up right now.
While you do that, let me say this real quick. And if you do that, you still have to rely on Tyrone Smith playing a full season, which he hasn't done. So then that might mess up Aaron Rodgers' season because their backup is trash. They hate their backups. We killed their backup tackle last year, Kyler Warren, whatever his name is. So if they don't address that, then so they got to choose their poison. Do you get a backup for Tyrone Smith who hasn't played all year? Or do you go a weapon to help that offense try to compete? Either way, you're lessening yourself to where you're going to have to be like, hope you're praying one doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, mess up.
So, Colin, as of right now, who do you think Vegas has favored to win the AFC East next year?
It's probably the Bills, and then closely behind them is us, and then right behind us is the Jets.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I saw on the AFC's roundtable like last week or something.
Okay. didn't watch that. But this is as of today, the odds. Buffalo 160 plus 160. Dolphins plus 180, which means that they're damn near equal. And they get the Jets a little bit back at plus 220 and the Patriots at plus 2,000, man. They're way out of it.
But the Jets have been going way up. They were like plus
Jets
4
are
or
moving
500.
up. Are they? Okay. Well, no, shit's changing. This will keep changing, but that's what it was as of today when I looked at it. Because honestly, when I went to look at it, I thought we would be on top. I was kind of surprised the Bills are still up there.
It's because of Josh Allen.
Yeah, right.
Another thing for the Jets, for me, that scares me. They finished third in the division, so they get to play the third worst team in every division that we play. So when we're playing the team that finished second and we're in this tough ass battle, they have the easier opportunity with the team that they've been building on, which now should stay healthy. If that happens, then they have the easier schedule too, which adds like a win or two for them.
And
you still gotta see us twice. Tula puts up an average of 30 on them.
Owns them.
Oh,
with the defense
I know that's
healthy. Right. Defense healthy. The difference, they didn't have no injuries. It was the offense. You could say they gave the ball back so many. Hey, the defense elite. There's no excuse.
They doing anything about that turf up there?
No.
No, they're not.
Remember, we brought it up. We brought up the thing. The more guys said,
soccer,
they
they're
do
gonna
shit about it.
Right.
Bring the grass, but only for bouncing the ball or something.
Right. That's right.
But no, I'm actually like because you guys know how that works. Like the Patriots, they'll get to play the worst team. Like, because I don't know what divisions we play this year, but the Bills are gonna have to play the team that finished first. We're gonna play the team that finished second, and then it keeps going down from there. And
we played the NFC West and AFC South.
Yeah, and I heard it on the AFC East roundtable, and when they were naming some of the teams that we had, I'm pretty sure we faced like I can't even remember, but some of the teams we faced compared to them is kind of like fuck. It's still still the same division, but it's like it's a bit easier.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you suck.
They play everybody in the West just like we do in the South. So it's the out of division games. They probably get lesser opponents.
True.
Yeah, I mean, you got Houston, Indy, Rams, Jacksonville, Tennessee, Arizona, San Fran, Seattle, Cleveland, Green Bay, and Vegas. So
Cleveland's in the north.
Yeah, but I'm looking at their schedule, right? The teams that we play next year, and those are all in there.
I know we played the South. I was just saying, I thought you was just naming the West and the South team.
No. I was just naming all of the non-divisional opponents. I mean, obviously, we know we have the Jets, Bills, and Patriots, but I mean, those aren't terrible teams. I mean, I mean. You got Houston, you got San Fran, maybe Green Bay, and that's really, I mean,
maybe the Raiders.
I'm not worried about the Raiders, man. They're in such fucking turmoil right now. But
Lou!
I mean,
we got Lou in the building. What's up, Lou?
What's good? But yeah, man, like I said, I'm not scared of really, again, I'm not worried about Arizona. I'm not worried about the Rams.
Well, my bad.
I was just saying, I mean, I'm not worried about Cleveland. I'm not worried about the Rams. I'm not worried about Seattle. I'm not worried about Arizona or Tennessee or Jacksonville. I mean, I'm not worried about Indy.
Hey, don't sleep on Indy. I think Indy's going to be pretty good.
Yeah,
Indy.
people say that shit every fucking year,
Well,
but
no, not just because of the Anthony Richardson. Look at who they had at quarterback last year, and they still almost made the playoffs, man.
What about Jacksonville? We're gonna sleep
Oh
on
yeah,
that.
no, hey, I'm not sleeping, dude. Same thing goes for them as Indy. They're
I ain't
that
worried about
division's tough
Trevor
as hell.
Lawrence, bro.
You know, those with Indy, and I could flip a coin, and whatever that landed on, either it's a 50-50, which is one of them is going to
Tennessee. How about don't sleep on Tennessee?
Yeah, no, I'm not, man. Who did they
They're
add this
fucking
offseason?
around.
They added somebody good this offseason or something like that.
They added no, they made a few moves, man.
But yeah, no, hey, shit, man. They're not going to be bad, and I think that Will Levis dude is just getting better.
Yeah, I think he's a legit dude. I think he's not a bad quarterback. I don't know if he's all that.
He puts in that off-season work, is what I saw.
So they hosted DeAndre Sweat. DeAndre Sweat got a DUI over the weekend. Look out for that.
These Georgia players, man, they keep because the Gators they got rid of our running back ETN to Georgia. What happens when he goes to Georgia? He just got him a DUI. It's like, man, should have sticked with the Gators down here in Florida. The girl, you can have the girl drive the car. Your girl drive the car.
Trying to see what's up with DeAndre Sweat.
No,
I think it happened when he was at the. I'm trying to look up the Titans. It happened when he was at Nashville for his pre-draft visit.
Oh shit!
Damn, that's not a good look.
He was. Why was he driving, man? What the fuck? You know, Sweat posted $3,000 bond after a Sunday arrest. DWI, blah blah blah. Damn. But that may make him fall back. He may be there for us at 51 or whatever, wherever we're at.
Get him like
but the question is, you want him coming to fucking Miami where he can party and go to clubs and shit?
Another Laramie Tunsil type of situation. He's gonna be falling back. Back, and we'll take him. He's
at least in Miami,
player.
You can get an Uber, CT. You can get an Uber everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. If he was in there on a visit, would he drive up there? But no, it says right here he flew to Tennessee to visit the Titans, and this was, I guess, before it all happened.
I don't know. You never know, man. Who's the guy? It was either for Atlanta or something, bro. But he hit somebody, and the girl died in the car. And they said, my mom told me he only had like whatever he blew was only 2 or 3 beers, man. I was like, fuck, dude. That's how serious that shit is. You don't even got to be drunk, bro. You just had to have a little bit of alcohol in your system. And if you crash and possibly kill somebody, you're screwed, man. And that's what when these
there's been a couple situations like that over the years, dude.
Yeah, wasn't that Henry Ruggs or whatever his name was?
Yeah, for the Raiders, I'm pretty sure. That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Leonard Little back in the day got in a he was a big time linebacker out of UT, and I think he played for the Ravens for a while. Or maybe he played for St. Louis. And he got in a car wreck, and it was a situation like that, you know.
Yeah, man. I mean, it happens, young, dumb, and stupid. And it's like we've said, how many times, you're making this much money, you can get an Uber, shit. They even talked about, what was it? Not that it helps him because he's a draft prospect, but even guys like on teams and shit, they have team security and shit. They tell them, just call us and we'll pick you up. And it's like, y'all still find a way to get yourself fucked up and get yourself in trouble. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you fly into Nashville and end up getting yourself a DUI. If I'm flying
he may have rented a car. You don't know. Yeah. He rented a car while he was there.
He did. Obviously he did. But that's what I'm saying. If I'm flying in, I'm not, I don't know. I'm driving. I'm Ubering.
I mean,
I'm limo.
That's crazy, though. I mean,
give me a limo.
Especially going to visit fucking teams on a job interview. You get your ass arrested.
Yeah. Titans, I'll come up there for this interview. Have a limo for me to drive me around the whole time.
Maybe he was partying in Nashville.
He was partying.
Well, obviously he was.
Yeah, true.
But the thing is, I mean, and I get it, but it's like, I don't know, man. Like I said, you got all this money. You got, your agent. Come on, man. I don't know.
Hey, it's gonna hurt.
Literally, I'm sure he's. Well, that's what I'm saying. All you're doing is hurting yourself, especially when you're there for fucking essentially a job interview. And
he was trending up, and now he's probably trending back, which might be good for us if you want to snag him as a DT at 55. Colin, what's our second round effing pick? Is it 51 or 55?
I'm actually not sure.
Let me Google it real quick.
All I know is that the second round starts with 33.
It may be 53. I don't even know what it is.
It's 55.
55.
Yep, 55.
Sweat, originally when I started doing mock drafts, Sweat was there. And then lately he's been up in like the 30, 33, 34. But now after that, he may move back. So
we got a first, second, fifth, 2 6th, and a 7th.
Mm-hmm. 2
7.
Okay.
Y'all remember when McCarthy
1, 2, 5, 6, 6, 7.
Do y'all remember when McCarthy was?
We had two 6s. All right.
Yeah, we had 2 6s, not 2 5s.
Do y'all remember McCarthy was like a 3rd or 4th round guy? And then I was like, man, I think we should maybe take him if we got a chance at 20 something. Ever since then, man, everybody's got this guy going 1st round. He's been going and shooting way up the draft boards. Now people are saying the Vikings are supposed to trade up to go get their McCarthy, like the Giants went to go get Daniel Jones. They're talking about a crazy move like that, bro.
Damn.
What do y'all think about that, man? You guys think this McCarthy guy should go that high with his pro style, or do you guys think that he's
how high? How high?
They're saying I believe it's like, I know it's top 10. The Vikings. They're saying the Vikings are going to get in there and get their guy because apparently he fits their offense perfectly.
You know what I heard? I heard them talking about this on the radio, man. And I think they may have been talking about JJ McCarthy. Some people had him going in the 3rd round.
Damn.
They got these quarterbacks going up and down. They don't know. Nobody knows where these guys are going. I mean, he's not going to go in the 3rd round, but I don't know, man. It depends on their evaluations.
Yeah, but I mean, you know for sure. I mean, the top 2 or 3 guys. Now, do you know who's going to go after that and where? Probably not. But, I mean, you know what you're looking at. You've got, whether it's Caleb Williams, Drake May,
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, you got like the top 2 or 3 guys. The rest of them, you don't really know what it's going to shake out. Again, who's to say one of these teams isn't going to get fucking desperate and trade up to pick one of these guys, and then they end up being a bust like Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, the risk and the reward.
Yeah, it's tough to say. But Baker Mayfield has won a playoff game.
Yeah, I mean, but it doesn't change the fact that how many times over the years, he gets on a hot streak and then he goes cold. And then he gets on a hot streak and then he goes cold. And it's like, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, that I agree. But, hey, man, I don't know. I'm just fucking ready for us to get our playoff win. That's it.
Hey, did y'all see where Tua is double sleeved now?
Yeah. That's what I said, man. That new where it's CT. You should pull up that picture of him. It is Tua Foundation, so Bleezy can see his sleeves and his shirt that he has.
I heard he was double sleeved.
Yeah, bro. He looks fresh, bro. And
I
he's got
know.
the
I know
braids
he
back.
trimmed down. I know he trimmed down a little bit, but now he's got double sleeves.
Yep, yeah, double sleeves and the braids again.
I saw the
I'll go
braids.
screenshot the picture of his Tua foundation
I
real
saw
quick.
him when he was out there playing his ukulele.
Hey, yes sir.
Yeah, you
Wait.
gotta find that one because I can't find it.
Okay.
He's got like a half sleeve as well. I saw the picture. He's got his one arm from last year sleeved up. The other one is like a half sleeve. He's
I
moving.
I see the main picture, but they don't. I don't know.
He's moving it up warrior style, man. That's how they do out there in Hawaii, man. They got steps for that shit. You got to earn it.
Maybe if I go to that one. Let's see.
Colin, you should get sleeved up like Tua.
Oh shit!
You
Just
know,
trying to go find that picture.
Dolphin 72 would be loving those sleeves.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I mean, we didn't even talk about. We switched out our offensive assistant. We got some guy from Wisconsin.
So I saw that today. Offensive assistant. So what does that mean exactly, CT?
I mean, I think it's really up to each coach and what they want, but like what he was doing in Wisconsin, he was doing a lot of 3D work, working with technology. He did some game planning. He worked with the quarterbacks. You know, he did a bunch of different shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Okay, I just found the pictures and tried to send them your way. They should be sending. But hey, I didn't know
I
Armstead
heard
was
about
there.
the hiring today. Any offensive assistant, I think it's a good thing for McDaniel. We seeing his damn turnovers or his challenges and all that. So any offensive assistance is a good thing in my opinion.
yeah, man, for sure. So let's pull this one up. I think this is the best one. I ain't pulling up all fucking 8 of them, but yeah, man.
Oh, it's three.
Dude
And
has
I sent
lost
you
some
one
weight for sure.
with our offensive tackle in there. Armstead showing up. Yeah, look at those shirts though, Bleezy. Adidas, bro.
Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
That's dope on a rope. I'm gonna have to give me one of those.
For real, I think he sells them. You just got to go on Tua Foundation on Instagram or on Safari or something.
They're selling hats over there.
Yeah, pull up the Armstead picture, CT, so you can see our guy
I'm
Armstead
trying.
out there. Oh, okay. Armstead showed up and
Hey,
supported it, bro.
Colin, I've been saying, I said I'm gonna get the Dolphins' new draft hat, but after it came out, I'm not gonna get the draft hat.
So there you go. We got Armstead out there.
Yes, sir. Hey, look, throwing up the dude's throwing up the cheers, bro. Hey, Bleezy, you like that?
I like that.
Yes, sir, dude. He's got him the shirt. Our
Let's
guy Armstead. Hey, and then I don't know who that is, who those guys are, but it's Tua. Tua's on the left.
Slim and Trim. Tua's ready to fucking knock somebody out.
Yes, sir, bro. I like the braids, man. I really like when Tua does the braids. It makes him look sharp.
Yeah, he's got a nice little vibe about him right now. All the videos I saw, man, he seemed like, I know he did put out the one video saying be positive. It's all about keeping a positive mindset, which it really is, in my opinion. I've been telling people that for years in sales meetings and shit. But he seems to be feeling it, man. He seems to be positive. He seems to be having a good mood. He's a dad, you know, family man. He's damn near a veteran now. He's been in the league long enough where, you know, it's time for him to do something, man.
Yeah, no, it's time for him to continue what he's been doing and add some playoff fucking wins to it.
Yeah.
And then shit, man, then we're really cooking, because if he can put up something close to the numbers of this year and get us a playoff win, or win the division. Matter of fact, I like that picture. Shit, win us the division. That's all we're asking for is one playoff win and a division win. Shit, this year, that's all I need. I know I want to win the fucking Super Bowl, of course, bro, but just give me the division and the playoff win. And that's enough.
Well, that would be it. That'd be progress, dude. A playoff win would be huge.
Absolutely.
As long as it's not versus Mason Rudolph, because everybody, like, that's what they're going to do. Because on the AFC's roundtable, everybody talks shit about Josh Allen, who he beats in the playoffs. And then they say Tua hasn't beat nobody in the playoffs. Well, what if we would have played the Steelers and beat Mason Rudolph? Everybody's going to say, oh, no, Tua beat Mason Rudolph in the playoffs, man. Y'all are still trash. It's like,
exactly.
I don't give a fuck, man. I just
blame that on Buffalo for beating us. You know, we got to beat Buffalo. I mean, I hate to say it, but we got to beat Buffalo, guys. You know, until we can beat Buffalo.
That's right.
Fucking
crying, whining little baby bitch, acting out like an adolescent girl who whines on Twitter. Hey, fuck up, grow the fuck up, you crying, whining little baby bitch.
God, how can we keep losing to these bitches?
Bleezy, what does the draft hat look like this year, man? Is it pretty fire?
No, it's not fire. That's what I was saying. I'm not happy about it. I'm not going to buy it.
You said it's ugly as shit.
Dude, I actually just check this out, bro. It's all black.
No, I mean, it's okay. It's decent, but I'm not going to buy it.
Is it the black one?
Yeah, I don't even know if you can see the Dolphins logo. That's how
I see that black on black.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah, it does look good.
You can only really see it in person. It's just my phone camera isn't picking it up. But
I see it black on black.
But yeah, last year I think this
here we go.
Cap for life in the building. What's going on, Cap?
What's up, Cap?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey, Pop-Tarts on me.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, finally, man. These headphones, man. These are good headphones, man. I like these headphones.
New headphones?
I think when you tap them, they're those are the type you tap and then they turn off. But they sound like, I don't know, man. But yeah, bro, like I'm watching WWE right now, bro. And it's exceptional programming right now.
Is it? Is it still going
on?
on?
Your 2-day WrestleMania thing?
It was all right, man. Yesterday was dope. Saturday was like, but yesterday was dope.
Yeah, I saw they had Logan Paul and the KS, or who's the guy? Speed in the Prime suit. He got dropped by Randy Orton and stuff.
Every time they put somebody in the Prime bottle, they always like mess them up, bro. They'll have somebody come and drop kick them or pile drive.
That's pretty cool.
Last year was KSI. This year was Speed.
Heck yeah, that was pretty cool. I liked that. I didn't watch none of the event, but I saw all over social media of some of the main big stars.
Let me tell you something, man. Say what you will about the Logan and the other brother. What's the other one? Jake? Logan and Jake?
Yeah.
Bro, them boys work, man. They work,
bro.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they work.
I've seen highlights of Logan Paul wrestling, man. He puts in a work. He'll do a 20-minute match and shit.
Oh yeah, he's big, man. They're both big, and they're not just YouTubers, like Cap is saying. They have that name behind them that they're YouTube guys, but man,
I've been following Jake Paul, man. I've been following Jake Paul. I follow him on YouTube. I know he boxed Nate Diaz.
Yeah,
he's got that match with Mike Tyson coming up.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the other brother, yeah.
Yeah. But I
fighting
know
a fucking nearly 60-year-old fucking man. Come the fuck on, dude.
Nah, but you should see how Mike Tyson
Come the
still
fuck
moves
on.
like he's 30, bro. Did you see some of those training?
Yeah,
Nah,
have you seen the video?
Yeah, I've seen training, but have you also fucking heard him say when he was on Joe Rogan's podcast, last year, that dude, he trains like that and then he's fucking sore for a week. So the question is, he goes in there and he trains for a couple days and then he has to fucking, lay down for a week. Not seeing how that's really fair to a 20-something-year-old dude who's training fucking 3-4 times a day.
Well, but what if like his technique and smartness helps him more? You know what I mean? He's way more experienced. Maybe that.
Yeah, but he's old and he's fucking admitting that he's out of shape and that his body is not friggin' meant to do that shit anymore.
That's true.
He's got about 30 seconds of pure fury in him. And then
he has to connect, yeah. And he has to connect on it too.
He's got to connect. He's gonna be Jake Paul will be running around the ring. He's gonna be chasing him in that first couple of rounds or some shit.
But man, think about if you're Jake Paul, he's got to be scared, bro. You're facing the GOAT, you know.
Yeah, I'd be running too.
You're facing the GOAT, fucking 40 years past his prime. Come on.
Yeah, that's what everybody's gonna say if he wins too. They're gonna say, "Oh no, you beat him because he's old." But if Mike Tyson,
I feel like the pressure for him. You remember what was it? The last fight he had, he lost. No?
Yeah. Versus
he fought when he did that exhibition against Roy Jones Jr.
Oh, Mike. Yeah.
No. I'm talking about Paul.
He's talking about Paul versus Tyson Fury.
Oh yeah, the one Tyson Fury's little brother.
Oh, he did get beat by Fury.
Oh yeah, the little Fury brother beat him. Yeah,
Tommy Fury. That's Tommy. Yeah, Tommy.
That's the only fight that Jake Paul has lost.
Yeah, he's knocked out.
It's also the only fucking fight against the freaking actual boxer that, or somebody who's actually active, not fucking retired UFC fighters. Again,
he fought that dude back in December who was quote unquote former Golden Glove
Taiwan Woodley.
Yeah.
And former. A bunch of fucking older cats that are retired. Come on, man.
Excuse maker, bro. This CT is like the average hater of these guys because that's what they say. Everybody, they're like, no, he's knocked out somebody that's got one arm and a cracked leg.
Dude, you know that Ben Henderson got kneed in the fucking face by George Masvidal and got knocked unconscious in under 4 seconds. Yeah, exactly.
No, it's like
Askren. Askren, Ben Askren, and it's like, okay,
that was crazy.
Yeah, you knocked out Ben Askren. Yay! What was the other? There was another guy before that. Was it Demetrius Johnson or no? What was the other dude?
I can't remember.
Tyrone Woodley. Tyrone Woodley. So again. Tyrone Woodley in his last 4 or 5 fights in the UFC got freaking trounced. Like, you got old washed up dudes, and then the one time you fight Tommy Fury, who's an actual current boxer, and you lose.
By decision, though. That was, it was a good fight. You know what I mean?
Well, when this fight first got announced, everybody was saying, Mike's going to take a fall. This is going to be paid. The Mike's saying, no, that's bullshit. He's going to fight. He's saying that's a crock of shit.
Yeah, Mike Tyson already got enough money and enough mushrooms. He's going to he doesn't care about the money. He wants to just
I don't see him taking a fall, man.
No, if he doesn't put weight, if he doesn't put weight, then he's just going to go for the power knockout. But if he cuts weight, that means he's seriously training. But I think he's going out for the power knockout. I don't think he's going to mess around with this guy and go to distance.
Right. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I would agree too.
Yeah, he's going to go out on a shield. You sat here and, again, not to bring up the Rogan thing, but, he's talking on Rogan and, to the point where I'm kind of confused at the whole situation because he spoke pretty damn candidly saying he doesn't like the person he becomes when he trains for fights. he gets into a different mentality. And it's like, okay, well, you say you don't want to do that anymore, but then you do an exhibition with Roy Jones Jr. Now you're fighting this guy. Like, obviously, you still enjoy it. It's too old to fucking do it.
True.
He is I'm not going to even play any videos because we always get a fucking violation. But if you watch his videos on YouTube or TikTok, I mean, training videos, he is a beast. He's a beast.
Real deal, man. He doesn't move like he's old.
Oh no, he does not. He's aggressive as fuck. I mean, if he brings it on, I don't see Jake Paul. Jake Paul is not going to be able to stop that. You know.
Bro,
Yeah,
you know what?
I'm excited. It's going to be nice. It's going to be fun.
If he goes, I don't know how many rounds is it, but if he goes past 6, bro, that gives so much hope to smokers, bro, that they can do anything, bro.
Hell yeah!
Yeah,
bro.
I think I remember correctly. It's 7 rounds. So, I mean, I think it's the same as what it was with Roy Jones Jr. I think the rules are a little bit different, though. I know that they were saying that they were fighting to have it like an actual sanctioned match, not just an exhibition match. But I don't think I've ever heard one way or the other if they did or not. But still, I mean, dude, you get it like Cap said, though. You get into those 4th, 5th rounds. Fuck. Do you really think he's going to make it past the 3rd round and not be freaking winded and out of breath?
No, that's the thing. I mean, when you see him in the interview, he's winded and out of breath. But Cap, did you? I mean, Mike is actually making quite a bit of money on his weed.
Yeah, bro. This is a side hustle for him. He doesn't have to do this, bro.
I know.
He's just doing it because
he's got his own line of weed out there. I've actually had some before. It's fire.
Yeah, he's got a farm, bro. He's like Ricky. Him and Ricky got farms, bro. They've been having farms for years.
I mean, they sell it. They sell it at the dispensaries down. It's called Tyson or something.
Tyson, yeah, it has his picture of his ear on it. You can
I
get
forgot
Tyson
the name, bro. But
it's shaped like ear.
He's got edible. Hey, CT. Tyson, he sells edibles.
I heard about those.
Tyson bites.
And they're shaped like an ear.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You gotta love it.
Hey, you know what's his name is getting all kinds of freaking proceeds from that shit.
The guy that got his ear bit off?
Oh,
Holyfield, Evander Holyfield. Yeah, you know Holyfield's getting some royalties.
Edibles. Everybody's out there eating his ear. He should.
Oh shit. That's
Hey,
funny.
what do you guys have thoughts on the championship tonight, college basketball, man? You guys care at all?
Nah.
Oh man, I don't know, man. But that girls game the other night, bro, with South Carolina and Iowa. That was a good game, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
That was a
South
good
Carolina
game,
was
bro.
either going undefeated or the Caitlin Clark was going to get her ring, and fucking Gamecocks. The only sports they're good at is women's. So hey, good job, CT.
It's the coach, man. You have to give it to the coach.
I'm just fucking with CT. But yeah, no, that coach is for real. Don Stanley.
Good coach.
Yeah, Don Staley is pretty freaking crazy, man.
How about it?
But she's also been there for
South Carolina.
long.
Bro, when I was living there, CT, bro, they have billboards of her every exit, bro. Every exit, they got billboards of her in that team, bro. That team right now is on top, bro. Clemson, you don't see that many much banners in Clemson. Like, yeah, you'll see them around that area, but now it's like Gamecocks everywhere, bro.
Shout out to the Gamecocks and CT. You just got yourself a natty.
Man, I mean, again, the women's team has always been good, and you know, it is what it is. You know, it's now if we can pull along some of the other sports, that'd be great.
Hell yeah, but hey, man, a national championship in any fucking college sport is nice, man. Like I buy the shirts when the Gators they just won last year.
A natty is a
golf.
natty,
bro. This is how it's gonna come full circle for CT, bro. This is exactly how it's gonna come full circle. With Cam is gonna produce, bro, and Cam is gonna show out, and then the South Carolina effect will come in full circle right there. CT. That's how it's gonna happen, bro.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
Cam
I'm
Smith is gonna
hoping,
show
but
out, bro.
we'll see, man. Hopefully, Cam Smith gets unlocked for sure. For sure. But we'll find out.
Bro,
It's preseason.
I sent Chris a clip the other day, bro. I remember when they had McDaniel and Greer over in Texas, and they were doing the scouting and stuff. They were looking at the DT, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think something happened to one of the DTs yesterday. I think in Texas, bro. And
Right. No, yeah, I don't think we're looking at DTs anymore. Not early in the draft.
yeah, but they said that guy might slip. Like it might, it's crazy how all of a sudden during draft season you see all this stuff happen to players.
Hey, Cap, have you seen that guy Malachi Corley?
No, who is that?
He's a wide receiver out of Western Kentucky, I think.
The Hilltoppers.
He's a freaking beast, and he's projected early to mid second round, and he reminds me of Tyreek Hill, man. And they call him the Yak Monster.
Oh hell!
Didn't we have a wildcat one time? Didn't we draft him one time?
Huh?
What did you say it was Kentucky? Kentucky?
Western Kentucky
Western
Hilltoppers.
Kentucky.
Western Kentucky?
Yeah,
I think we drafted somebody from
Malachi Corley, an
What's his
absolute
comp?
beast. And
What's his
Spider-Man's got some
Spidey
good
in the
options.
building.
He's got some good
Spidey.
options too. I don't think he liked my suggestion about Malachi Corley being a replacement.
Well, don't forget to stop by my spot and grab you a free Pop-Tart on me today.
There you go.
He's talking about the Teair
signing,
Tart
bro.
guy that we signed today.
Yeah, we're coming out.
Oh,
CT
man.
and Bleezy are gonna make
Named him
shirts.
Pop-Tart.
Yep,
His
What's up,
new,
fellas?
Oh, you know what? The DT?
What's up,
yeah,
fellas?
Colin nicknamed the new DT Pop-Tart.
Irving,
He's pop.
what's the
He's
word,
pop.
bro? What's the word out there, bro?
What's good, bro?
What's up,
What's up,
What's going on,
Spidey?
my brother? What's good? What's good, everyone? How you guys been?
Yes, sir.
Good, bro.
Chilling,
How
bro.
are you?
Oh man, chilling, bro. Just here, man. Just can't wait for the draft. I've been looking at tape, looking at different prospects and stuff. Just
Now
looking
you
at the
have.
new guys and stuff. And
Hey, I'm messing with you about that Malachi Corley because dude, you came in your comments and y'all go see him on that video. Spidey came in there and broke it down, and you definitely done your research. All due respect, much respect
What's
to
his
you.
comps, Irving?
Malachi Corley.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we
like
can hear.
yeah. Hold on, let me get my
It's my
volume up.
headphones.
There.
My
Hey,
headphones might
and
suck. You
Oh, there we
sound
Spidey.
go.
good. My
Now it's.
headphones suck.
Who was it? Bleezy was saying
I
that
like
you
I
liked
like Malachi
Lad.
Corley. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My bad. It was also
What's
Bleezy
his
was saying
comp?
you liked Lad McConkey from Georgia.
Hold on,
Malachi
let
Corley
us
is
talk about Malachi Corley real quick.
Malachi Corley's I really don't have a comp for him, to be honest, but he does show like good hand. He does have good hands. He has good route running ability. Uh, he does have a good ability to high point the ball at times. He could fix his. Yeah, he's a yak guy. He's a yak guy, bro. When he has the ball in his hands, he just makes magic. I just think he needs to work on getting off a press. When he's getting pressed at the line by press coverage, I think he
What's
could
his size?
refine his. He's like 6'1", 190 pounds, 95 pounds, I think.
Dog. Cap, he's a
Yeah,
dog.
yeah. He's tough. He's just got to like I said, he's got to just expand his route running because when the hill like in the last year, the Hilltoppers they ran a lot of screens, so he like most of their offense was just like screens, bubble screen, tunnel screens,
let me ask
etc.
let me ask
He's
you
got
guys
to
this.
work on his route
Let
running.
me ask you guys this.
Yep.
And just humor me, because I was watching today's Smitty, bro, and Smitty was talking about and just humor me. It's the offseason. Just go with it. So
Yeah, I like Smitty, by the way.
CD Lamb,
I like.
what if CD Lamb, what if CD Lamb would hold out for Dallas? Would you guys do some type of like Raheem Mostert for CD type of deal with some picks included if
Man,
he holds out?
CD's that's a pipe dream, bro. I mean, I love CD Lamb. Don't get me wrong, bro, but I don't know, man. Like that, we already got Tyreek Hill, we got Jalen Waddle. It's kind of overkill. I don't think that's happening at all. But and not even Mostert would get that done. Like Dallas would love bro. You got to trade him a nice trade package to get that deal done.
So what if you threw in Cheetah?
To who? What did you say, Cap? I couldn't hear you. You say Tua?
So what if no Cheetah?
Oh, Cheetah. I love CeeDee Lamb, bro. Whoo! And Tyreek Hill's already 30. I don't know. What do you guys
And he's
think?
got
I would entertain it.
he's got the height,
I
right?
would entertain
And
it. I would entertain it. I would entertain it.
what's his height? CD's height?
I'm not sure. Can anybody search that? Let me see. I'll do a quick search. Let me see. See.
Gotta be taller than Tyreek.
Hey, hey, Spidey, who would what do you think about just shit? I forgot what question I asked everybody. Well, I didn't get to ask Cap for life either, man. Who would you take if the Dolphins had the first pick in the draft? Both of y'all, because I already
Six.
got CT and Bleezy.
He's 6'2", 192 pounds, Cap. CeeDee Lamb. Me, bro. I'm taking my boy Jerzon Newton at number 21, bro. He's the
No,
best
I'm saying
defensive
if he
tackle
had
this
number
draft.
He's
one.
number one. If he had number one pick.
Oh, the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, that
Mm.
whistle was nice.
Yep.
Oh
That's
man,
what I said. I was like, whoa.
what the hell,
Makes you
bro? I
think,
take
right?
Marvin Harrison. I'll take Marvin Harrison Jr., dude.
Oh hell yeah, that's what I said, bro.
Marvin
Like
Harrison Jr.,
What
bro.
I said.
That's the real deal, bro.
I said.
heck yeah.
I think he's got to be
Whoever
the
the
best
best
player in this draft, bro.
receiver is.
I don't trust any of these quarterbacks. Maybe Jaden Daniels, but I don't trust any of these quarterbacks, bro. To
Yeah,
be
No,
honest.
but that's
I
the route
agree,
Chicago.
Spidey.
That's the route they're going, bro. You know Chicago's going quarterback.
Yeah, I know they're going for sure. They're going Caleb Williams. I mean, they already made it known. I mean, they traded for Keenan Allen. They already have DJ Moore, so they got Cole Kmet. So they're already going that way. I think Washington is going to go Jaden Daniels. I think Drake May is going to the Patriots, or they go. And I think fourth is I think it's Marvin Harrison Jr. the Cardinals. But
What
I
pick
would
does
pick Marvin Harrison
the
Jr.
Chargers have?
fifth. But I heard they're going with.
The
I
Char-
heard they're most likely going with Joe Alt, the tackle, because their right tackle is a disaster.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I
because they
agree.
could put a left tackle, Joe Alt at left tackle, and then kick state what's this dude? He was an All Pro tackle, the Chargers tackle that they got in 2021. What was his name?
oh, the center.
Slater. Yep, Rashawn Slater. So they'll kick Rashawn Slater to right tackle, which is what he played in college, and they'll probably kick. They'll probably put Joel at left tackle. So
Heck yeah. Hey, what? I agree,
he
Spidey. I think
he played for Northwestern, by the way. But anyways, what happened?
I agree, man. I think that Marvin Harrison has like that LeBron in him, like that
He's
swagger
elite,
and
bro.
that
He
yeah,
is elite. Elite.
yeah. I think he's
He's
definitely the best player in the
So
draft, and
that's
I'll
a
take
legit
Who?
generational talent.
Who you talking about? What player?
the Marvin Harrison.
Oh yeah.
Well, hey, what about you, Cap? Who would you take first overall pick if we had it?
If we had the first overall pick, man. I mean, if it was our team, the way we're set now, just the way it is now, we have Tua, we have the receivers, we have the way it is now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I would trade it to get more picks, man.
Hey, I like that. Yeah.
You
Hey,
say what?
he said he would trade back, get some more picks.
But I mean, I
Yeah,
would get picks. I would get picks. I would get picks. I mean,
yeah,
picks.
right.
I mean,
Oh
everybody
yeah,
picks.
wants
for the
that pick.
for
I
the
would have
price of
took
that,
Byron Murphy.
man, Jerzon Nune's better, bro. I
Who
am
would you
telling
take,
you.
CT? I forgot.
I,
You
I
gave
am
me
telling
answer
you,
earlier.
CT Jerzon Nune is better, bro.
Well, whatever. I mean, at that point, you might as well just take, the top D
You could take
tackle or
both.
the top offensive lineman. I mean,
But from what
Either
I'm
or. I could
hearing,
go
this
with.
second round is
I
going to
wouldn't be
be
mad with
huge.
either
This
one.
second round draft is going to be in the second round. They're saying it's going to be even more packed than the first. That would
Yeah,
be your specialty, right?
yeah, but I agree with CT, bro. I think if you would trade down from number one overall, like you get your tackle, you get your the top offensive tackle or one of the at least top three, top five. Same thing with you can go Newton or Byron Murphy the second. So
yeah.
Yes. I mean, if you're
yeah,
gonna go all in, yeah, yeah.
yeah, but bro, I would go for a defensive tackle, bro, just because we signed Tart. He's mostly just a rotational one technique. You know what I mean? Nose guard. So I just think
Sweat.
he's gonna be playing zero with Benito Jones as well. Like there's gonna be a rotation between those two guys. So I wouldn't be
Yeah.
mad if we don't take if we take a defensive tackle. I wouldn't be mad if we take a defensive tackle at 21.
Oh, man. I don't get mad, but
Okay.
I get confused. Like, how the hell was this team legitimately set with everything needed, and now we're Swiss cheese? I just cannot fathom that, man. I cannot wrap my head around. I mean, we had a good off season, but it just seems like you guys keep mentioning the problems we do have, and it's just like, damn, it's more than one or two. It's like it's
Yeah,
you know.
I don't see us going DT early, especially after we just brought in Tart. And I could see us going DT with our second pick, especially now that Sweat got that DUI. He's going to be falling
Oh
back.
man,
He's going to be
he's gonna
falling.
drop. He's gonna drop, bro.
He's going to drop right in our lap, Laramie Tunsil style.
But we don't have a third, right?
Huh?
We don't have a third rounder. No, if he does fall, he'll fall
Second,
what?
a fifth, 2 6ths, and a seventh.
So really, I mean, I see Sweat falling back. I mean, Irv, what do you think about that?
I don't think he's gonna fall that far. I think
Really?
he could be taken maybe late second, early third, but I don't think he's gonna fall that far.
Well, if he's late second, he'll be there for us.
He's a oh hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, I'll take him at 55.
That's what I'm saying.
But the question is do you really want him coming down to Miami to be partying down there?
That's true. That's a good point.
I mean, I still don't get it, and we talked about it a little bit earlier. It's like,
get him a limo driver. We'll get him a limo driver. You ain't driving anymore. You just lost your license anyway.
We'll have Bleezy be his personal
What up,
driver.
OG?
Have him pay Bleezy the big bucks to be his personal
Yeah,
driver.
I'll get his rides lined up. He's got people that can do that for him. We can bring him on down. Bring Sweat on down at that pick.
yeah, man. I mean, if somebody's gonna fall, just like we said earlier, I mean, whether it's a defensive lineman or a tackle or one of the top receivers, I mean, you'd be stupid not to take them at 21 if they're there. I mean, or one of these guards or whatever.
West Side,
Shake
the
Money!
best side. We got Shake Money in the building, folks. Let's get this shit.
Yes, sir. Finally, another Gators fan.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
we're gonna beat your.
Damn.
We're gonna beat your. We're gonna beat your ass this year, right, Colin?
Shit, I think you forgot the game is in the swamp.
Well said.
Still gonna beat that ass.
Well said, bro. He got a
Bro,
DUI. Fuck it. He's a young
we
kid.
almost beat FSU with a fucking freshman quarterback. So it was only a 7-point game. So, well, it's gonna be fun, Squiddy. It's definitely gonna be fun. I can't wait for that game.
Hell yeah, man! It's and then I'm pretty sure next year the Gators play Hurricanes in Miami, so it's pretty nice that we're gonna be playing.
Yeah, I think I think we're gonna come. I think we're gonna have a better showing than the Gamecocks. So.
Hell yeah, shit, man. Hoping so. So it's at least a little fun to watch.
the glory hole cocks. I mean, sorry, the Gamecocks.
Oh shit.
Hey. I mean, hey, you got it. Miami fans got to talk shit somewhere. They can't talk about how good the Canes are doing, so they got to talk shit about somebody.
Shake Money in the building.
Almost.
Good
Don't
to
worry,
see you.
We got
good
you,
to
dog.
See you, my brother. Hope all is well. I've been rocking with your shows. I've been seeing you up there. Tunsil didn't get caught smoking no more. Exactly, dude.
No, I know. I'm just saying I'm saying just in general, you got to learn. You're an athlete, like we said earlier. You got your agents and shit doing all this. Like, bro, just get a fucking Uber. Like, come on. Like, and I understand that it's a young maturity issue and making mistakes, which is fine. I'm just saying you would have thought you seen all these fuckers out here doing this shit. What does Jim Irsay? Wasn't it the Colts owner who got like fucking 12 fucking DWIs and shit? And it's like, come on, man. Like,
it just sucks. It sucks for Sweat for that to happen. I don't know. I think he's from Texas. So you go to Nashville and get a DUI. I wonder how that works. You're going to lose your license. And then blah, blah, blah. I don't know how the legalities of it all.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm just saying, I mean, you go to this rookie symposium and they talk to you about this shit.
Oh, shit.
See, thank you, Shake. I didn't have to say it.
Oh, my
Shake
God.
knows what time it is. He knows
that. Hey, you don't say that. You don't say that, man.
We got Cat for Life up here.
Hey, don't worry, Shake Money. I got some nice Gator shoes on right now. I got a nice Gator belt. I got a Gator wallet. I got a lot of nice Gator gear. You know what I mean?
Some dead Gator shit.
Yeah, I ate some Gator tails are pretty good too, bro. Like high in protein.
Fried Gator tail with some butter. Hell yeah, some garlic butter.
Hell yeah.
Quick side note, I went fishing this past week in Okeechobee. I saw multiple gators over 10 feet long.
Damn, you caught a big ass crappie. I've never seen a crappie that big. You had about 4 or 5 in there, but one of them was the size of a bucket.
That one was about 2.5, almost 3 pounds.
Damn,
that one looked. I was like, damn,
it was a beast. I know, it's crazy.
That motherfucker was eating all the fish shit in that bitch.
I remember
we were trolling right now those gators, and you just see them, they're big as fuck. And then when you would like make eye contact, they just go underneath, man. They go into the water, man.
Hey, damn. Well, they showed a speedboat flip over in the Everglades, right by the gator pit. People were like,
"Wait, what?"
They showed one of them speedboats flip and toothed over, man, on one of them gator exploration tours over in the Everglades.
Hell no!
Oh shit!
What happened? Did they jump back in? Get in?
The people got out that water, man. They're like, "Yo!" As soon as they hit the water, they got out of the water. That's
hell yeah! You got to, or you're gonna be dead.
Yeah. Where I was fishing, those gators are so used to seeing people, they don't fuck with you, man. They just get out of the way. That's what happens.
No, but the thing is, the water got pythons now, so you don't know once you fall in the water, you get wrapped up by a python now and chopped up by.
Yeah. Hey, but go ahead, Spidey. Spidey has something he's about to drop.
I was just saying that alligators in nature if you don't feed them, they usually don't approach humans. You know what I mean? They don't mess with people.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Do not feed alligators, folks. The worst thing
they will lose their natural fear.
Feed them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
They
worst
will
thing
lose
you
their
can do is
natural
feed an
fear
alligator.
of humans. Yep.
Yeah, dude. Hey, alligators are crazy freaking animal, man. It's like you see them in the water, or like especially in Florida, how much you see a alligator is pretty cool and crazy.
Once you feed an alligator and they start looking for handouts, that alligator's got to go one
Yeah,
way
hey,
or
even
another.
Gator fans eat gators, man. They eat gator meat, dude. We love fucking. Everybody likes fried gator and stuff like that. But shit, you go to a Gators versus LSU game, everybody in
Ibis
LSU is
vultures.
cooking up a gator. Everybody in Louisiana cooks a gator whenever we play them.
I've had gator. I don't know if y'all have, but I mean, not impressed. Chewy as fuck.
Did you get it fried though?
Yeah, it's fried. I
Right.
mean,
Then they overcooked it. That's why it gets
Yeah.
chewy.
In
They fucking
Orlando, yeah, I ate some gator nuggets, and those shits were overcooked, bro. Just like their
Jake
football
said
team.
gator
So
worth more than Ibis vulture. Don't even eat that shit.
those gator nuggets I ate were overcooked like their fucking football team. So
Jake's gonna be eating ibis wings.
Hey,
Next
Spidey, did you hear about the Gators or
at least
the
we can fly,
Hurricanes
baby. At
guy?
least we can fly.
There was a Hurricanes football player on a podcast talking about how the Gators quarterback or something was talking trash, and now they both got some beef, bro. Have you heard about that?
Really? No, I haven't heard of it.
Oh man, apparently I don't know what player it is for Hurricanes, but apparently him and the Gators quarterback were talking trash, bro, and it's been getting pretty crazy. So it's gonna be a
Oh
lot of hype
shit.
going into
It's
this
gonna be
one.
fun, bro. I can't wait for the fucking matchup.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, it's
you
gonna be
watch two
nerve wracking,
shitty
bro.
teams play. Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who won last night? Last year,
I don't know who won.
bro. Speaking of the Gamecocks, bro. Yo, me watching the fucking Xavier Leggett tape, bro. There was so many times he fucking bailed out Spencer Rattler, bro. It was fucking insane, bro.
Oh yeah, I told you guys, Spencer sucked. I mean, he was
Bro, you know
just
how many
another.
times he threw? Yeah, you know how many how many times Spencer Rattler would throw the ball high or throw behind Leggett, and Leggett would just adjust, midair and fucking, catch the football. It's just like sometimes he would have to like contour his body to the opposite direction because fucking, Spencer Rattler's throwing behind him and shit.
The
He's
dude
fucking terrible.
Rattler gets a lot of hate, and I think that's because he was so highly in high school and stuff. He was in the elite
Yeah.
11 and all that.
You got overhyped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he gets hate because he sucks. That's why.
Yeah,
And the
I don't
tape.
know if he sucks. He's just not as good as he was kind of supposed to be.
What's his draft status?
I don't think he's going into the draft this year. I think it's next year or.
No, he's in there right now. I think.
Oh
I'm pretty
shit!
sure.
I saw him at the Senior Bowl.
Was he a senior, CT?
Yeah, Rattler. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him at the Senior Bowl this year. He was at the. I saw him at the practices.
You guys don't know him. I mean, you guys don't know him, but he reminds me a lot of two other Gamecock quarterbacks. One being Dylan Thompson, who again had a big arm, but the dude was wildly inaccurate, and that's kind of where I see Spencer Rattler.
Okay.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I mean,
shake money.
Yeah, go for it again. We're still in the fucking SEC, so I mean,
hey, that's true. That's true. But hey, he already knows what time it is. Shake money. Last year with 10 minutes left in that game, CT called me with the Gamecocks being up by 10 minutes. We were talking, and it was over, bro. And then with about 5 or 6 minutes left, the Gators made that hell of a comeback. I couldn't get CT to answer the phone for the next 4 or 5 hours, and the rest was history, man.
Yeah, and but yeah, bro. Speaking of Spencer Rattler, man, like, he's not very accurate. He struggles with timing throws. Like the guy's just a disaster.
Yeah. And like I said, I mean,
he's a good athlete,
we talked
though.
about it.
He's a good athlete.
Yeah, it's like Josh Allen though. It's the okay. If you're inaccurate and you're throwing interceptions, and then you add on, and I've said this multiple times, when your offensive line is trash, it's a reoccurrence of the Dolphins and their offensive lines, and it's like you got a guy who has no protection, and the guy freaking has shitty accuracy. Yeah, he's got the mobility to run around and extend the play, but then if he makes the wrong decision or throws the freaking pass wildly inaccurate, and he's getting intercepted left and right, it's kind of what happens.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got to know your team and call it like you see it.
Right.
There's a reason why the dude transferred, and it's like a lot of these other guys. You're not going to get playing time, so you transfer to another school, and it's like maybe the reason that you're not getting playing time is because you don't deserve playing time because you suck at throwing the football.
Because you're trash.
Nah, but Rattler deserved to be a starter, and his numbers weren't that bad at South Carolina his senior year. He had pretty decent yards numbers. At least he got decent yards. I know that.
I mean, I don't know.
Who also did? But you know who also did? Connor fucking Shaw. And you don't know who the fuck Connor Shaw is. But if I want to say, what was it? Maybe 2010, 2014, I think were the years he was there or whatever. The dude had over 6,000 yards, over 56 touchdowns to 16 interceptions. And what was it? 100, almost a perfect pass rating. I think it was like 155 or some shit like that. The dude was a fucking baller. But just because you can do it in college doesn't mean you're going to do it in the pros.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, the dude balled the fuck out at South Carolina, but nobody knows who the fuck he is because he never did anything in the NFL.
Yeah.
So it's like, so what? Okay, Rattler had, a decent statistical year, but when you talk about it again, touchdowns to interception ratio and the fact that, again, he's running for his life and then he makes bad decisions on top of it. Mm-hmm. What are you going to
do? So do you think he's going to play in the NFL his first, or be in the NFL, or is he going to go to? I think he's going to at least be an undrafted signing guy. I don't think he's not going to get.
How many years he played college so far?
4. He's done with college now.
But he played 5, by the way.
5. Oh, okay, damn.
Actually, yeah, if he played 5, he redshirted his 2019 year. But yeah, dude. So this year he had 18 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. So
I mean, but that's against that's SEC football, bro. That's not bad.
How many starts? Any injuries?
They don't say games played. But hold on. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think he played every game. But again, you got 3,100 yards. And your passer rating is 147.7. Like I said, it's not that the dude can't play football. I just think that there's levels to this shit, as we've said. And, I'm glad that you did, decently. But when it comes to situational football and you're turning the fucking ball over just as much as you're throwing touchdowns, look at what happened with Jameis Winston and his fizzling out. Yeah, you could throw a shit ton of touchdowns, but if you're throwing just as many interceptions, why in the fuck are you playing?
That's true. But you got to think, bro, some of those probably 3 of those interceptions came against Georgia, 2 against Bama. You know what I mean? And then
but it's not about the amount. It's how fucking bad they were watching them. That's the issue.
I mean, well, Colin, I guess to Colin's point, I mean, it's against the SEC.
And I understand to some extent, but even the ones that aren't, when you're playing fucking FBS teams and you're throwing interceptions, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And when you're running for your life and instead of just running out of bounds, you turn around and chuck something up into the middle of the fucking field to have it intercepted, you're like, bro, what are you doing? It's just stupid.
So do you think he's gonna get picked up by a team?
I mean, I'm sure somebody will bring him into camp as a camp body, but is he going to be a starter or on a 53-man roster? Hell no. Hell no.
So you think he's gonna go play different football?
You don't even think he's a backup? Can't even be a backup?
I don't. To be honest, I mean, I don't think so. I think that is it possible he makes a practice squad? Yeah. But is he making a 53-man roster? No, not happening.
Watch us pick him up. That would be crazy. Be crazy if we got him. If we go and sign him as a freaking
I'd be throwing a fucking
man. Like they've been scouting South Carolina already. That's known already.
I would throw a fucking fit.
Dude, I would love it. I would love it just for CT.
Man, I would have a fucking marathon show of showing all of his terrible fucking throws, all the stupid shit he did. Yeah. Tell me.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, like I said, I think just in general, just because you produce in college doesn't mean you're going to translate. And on top of that, you get to, do you fit a team need? Do you fit a skill set? Do you fit the scheme? If their skill set is throwing lots of interceptions, I mean, hey, the Bills can pick him up. Oh shit, they already have one of those shitty quarterbacks.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. But yeah, man, like I don't see it. I just don't. I don't. Camp body, sure. Practice squad, maybe. 53, hell no.
What about the tight end? Do you guys think he's gonna have what tight ends in general? Because everybody said Kyle Pitts, and I'm the Gators guy, so I thought he was gonna be explosive right out the gate. Well, that didn't happen. Do you guys think the white guy from Georgia is gonna be good right away, or is it gonna take him a while?
Yeah, I think he'll be good right away.
So what's up with Kyle Pitts then?
Bad system, bad quarterback.
Okay. So you think that what's the guy's name from Georgia, the tight end?
Brock Bowers.
Yeah, that guy. He seems pretty nice, but man, I thought how everybody was explaining Kyle Pitts, everybody was talking about him, and I didn't even hardly hear his name last season.
Yeah.
Well, when you got fucking what is it? Not Murray. Yeah, isn't it Murray? No,
Ritter. Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, Desmond Ritter throwing you the fucking ball. I mean, come on.
Like I said, it was kind of bad system, bad organization, bad management. Kyle Pitts will get his. Look out for him in the next few years.
Desmond Ritter reminds me a lot of Spencer Rattler. Oh,
I was just their look too. I don't know. I was kind of feeling that.
Yeah,
whenever I thought about them.
They're very similar. They ran a lot of outside zone, a lot of play action rollouts, a lot of 2 tight end sets. They ran a lot more outside zone than we did. Who?
The Red Bones. They're taking over the league, man. It's a new era of football, man.
Wait, can you say that? Did you say Red Birds or Red
Bones? Red Bones.
Red Bones.
Red Bones, man. Yeah. What do you call them? It's like a new breed of football, but like legitimately to the world. It's becoming more and more like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. Hell yeah.
No doubt.
CT, what do you think, bro, about Kyle Pitts and Brock Bowers and just tight ends going to the NFL right away and being good.
I mean,
I never liked picking for tight ends in the first round, bro. That's a no for me at least.
I kind of feel that.
You remember the craziness we used to go through with Kyle
really
Pitts and Waddle? Those were good days, man.
Yeah, I wanted Pitts over Waddle in that draft. I wanted Pitts, but I knew that he was going 4 instead of 5 or something.
Yeah, a lot of people wanted Penei Sewell over everybody.
Oh yeah, that guy.
That's
right
there.
Yes. Yeah, I wanted him too. Actually,
Pitts was unstoppable in the SEC. Nobody could guard him. His last
bro,
year,
that's the one point. I think that's the one time, bro, when we were all on the same page when it came to a draft pick, bro. We all wanted that dude, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, and the thing is like I said, I really think overall with tight ends, I mean, unless they're a pass catching tight end, they're really not going to get attention anyway. So, I mean, either you're in a good system or you're not. I mean, tight end's not extremely difficult to learn. Granted, you do have to have the blocking aspect, but I mean, you would think it would be no more difficult than any other, position. Obviously, outside cornerback or quarterback, but I wouldn't see how it'd be any more difficult. I think it's just some people are built for, immediate success, maturity, and all those things. And then again, like we said, it comes down to, you get drafted high by a team because they suck.
Well,
let me ask you this. So,
excuse me.
Go ahead, Bleed. Go ahead.
No, Cap, you go ahead. Ask what?
No, I was going to say, man, because you guys remember last season we were having the debate about how the running back position was dying. And now you have all these new rule changing to implementing super special teams to help teams, and now do you think like with the tight end, do you see the tight end being phased out also to the point where it's not going to become a number 3 receiver role? Or do you think that Jonnu Smith coming in is going to be delegated to more blocking, or is he going to be highlighted for his strength, which is catching the ball in the red zone? Like, if we're talking about tight end being utilized more, we better hope and pray it gets utilized more, because we got Jonnu, I think, to be that number 3, at this point, because we haven't drafted anybody yet. But are you really going to trust a draft pick to be your number 3 over Jonnu?
I hope he is our number 3. It'd be more like a number 3 option, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily a number 3 receiver.
Yeah, but the way we're talking about tight end is like we don't want it to regress to the means and not be utilized. We don't want it to be like gone. Like this is the wrong time for that. This is the wrong time for that narrative to be there, because we need the tight end more than ever now this year.
Yes.
Yeah, but the ending in that is to what degree. McDaniel says he's going to get the tight ends more involved in the passing game, but the question is, to what degree are you going to, we see how other teams utilize their tight ends, not just running streaks, or blocking, release type, little screen passes or whatever. Like, are you going to dynamically use them? Or are you going to continue to say, okay, I'm going to implement the tight end, but I'm still, wanting to run the ball. So we're not going to really, unless we're in, goal line situation or red zone, are we going to be stuck in that same scenario?
I'm tired of motion decoy. If you're going to have a motion decoy, that's great, but damn, you use it. If you have a tight end that can catch, use it, man. If your third string guys are all banged up, and I don't want to go into last season, but if we go into the same scenario where you're going to use motion a lot, just don't put this guy in motion to block and then not do anything and use him as a decoy. Like, use your tight end if you have to.
Especially if he's dynamic. Durham Smythe can only do so much. He's great on a little boot out in the flat, but
little boo.
Come on.
I mean,
disrespect Smythe like that. Stop that. Smythe, for his fucking size and his ability to block, the dude can still catch the fucking ball.
Yeah,
is he out here with highlight catches? No.
No, hey, listen, he can run any type of route if you want him to, bro. I've seen him run corner routes. I've seen him run, he'll run curls. He'll find a soft spot in the zone and run a stick route. Yeah, exactly. They stopped targeting him, and he gets open. He's a good route runner. He's got great hands. He's just not a yak threat. You know what I mean? He's not gonna get you running, yards after the catch. But that's where you bring in Jonathan Smith.
Yeah, it's the multiplicity of is he going to block or is he going to leak out and catch something? And
one of those two things.
Yeah, it's like, again, with the knock on Gesicki, you knew what they were fucking doing when Gesicki was on the field. And you knew that even if they did try to run the ball with Gesicki, you were just going to knock him on his ass anyway. So you weren't worried about him here regardless. And, if you got...
I think it was a chain reaction, man. I think once Connor went down, I think that's when the chain reaction went to he had to be delegated to block.
But they depended on Smythe a lot as a target down the stretch as that third option. You know what I mean? Just because wasn't targeted enough. That's it.
What about
it is what it is.
We were running fucking all downfield fucking routes. And then the couple times you do have a check down, it's on the opposite side of the fucking field to his fucking throwing. So it's like,
not only that, CT. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Colin. Go ahead, Colin.
What about the other guy that was good at blocking that we drafted last year? I can't remember his name because it's been too long since football season. But yeah,
Julian Hill.
Julian. Yeah,
he's a good run blocker, but I don't know. As a pass catcher, he showed flashes, but that's true too. But that's where he makes his bones, run blocking. But
true.
I was just gonna say that CT, I think you're right. I mean, defenses were bracketing Tyreek Hill. They were pressing, Waddle and Hill. Waddle was out for the last really 2.5 games the last stretch of the season, and he was banged up in the playoff game, and they were and the Chiefs corners were pressing them at the line. They were draped all over them at the line of scrimmage and stuff, and it was just. And then you still throwing downfield to these receivers, you know what I mean? And then you didn't really have a third option to step up at the receiver position. And, Smythe was that. And
that's why I've been pounding the table for a fucking possession type receiver. You want to play press, that's fine. And when my fucking big body wide receiver fucking knocks your ass off, off of him and fucking runs down the field, okay. But if you're going to continue to let them do that, or in the instance of, again, you don't even have to run his ass downfield, having an outlet with the tight end and or a bigger fucking third wide receiver allows you to do things that aren't predictable of, Tyreek's running the go route, Waters running the fucking post, and then we got fucking Craycraft running a crosser underneath. It's like, oh my god!
When I see they ran a lot,
250 fucking times
and post, and they'll run the same thing and then they'll flip it. You know what I mean? They'll run it.
Like, you change the formation, but okay, they still know you ran the same fucking street fucking post crosser 10 times this game. I wonder what's fucking coming next.
Or RPO slant wheel. Or seam slide rail.
That was working for the run game, though. Whenever McDaniel would do the same thing, but the other way.
RPO,
but if you run it fucking too many times, they're gonna go, all right, you know what? We're just gonna be prepared their fucking way.
It's gonna be another scenario, and I always bring this up on certain platforms. I bring it up because it was effective and it was used against us. But Baltimore did our same scheme against us to the point where we used it so much that Baltimore knows, hey, let's use it against them, and they used it against us with the Hill, and they used it with Flowers, and they exposed us on that, bro. And then you hear the defense saying, "No, they have a tell." We know it. So it's like at some point you have to switch it up at some point in time, man.
Yeah, and it's partly that, and it's also, again, when you're pigeonholed because you don't have a possession wide receiver to then say, okay, if you want to press us and you want to take away, these, 4 or 5 plays that we know you like to run, well, okay, I'm going to throw in a wrinkle here and there. I'm going to show you the same fucking thing, but do something completely different. But we didn't. We just kept doing the same shit over and over. For somebody who's a creative play designer and finding mismatches and putting your players in the best position, well, you got to fucking,
Hey, don't forget the cheat motion. That was Mike McDaniel creative shit. I mean, he came up with a lot of good stuff, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That jet motion sweep, RPO inside zone fake, like that inside zone fake to the.
He's doing what Belichick is doing when it involves the rules. He'll push the rule limit to a certain extent and get away with it. So he's just using the rules that are used against him, and he'll just push it.
Yeah. I think just sometimes he gets too over creative that he turns to outsmart himself on simple shit, and then some of those creative plays they're really flashy with the look behind the back. Some guy is motioning doing a jet motion, and they're faking the handoff from the inside. They're actually flipping to the other. They're actually flipping it to the other guy running from the slot to the other side. Blah blah blah. Then that play ends up. The defense can easily read that out, and ends up on a loss for yards, and and it puts you in a third and 14 instead of being 3rd and 10, 3rd and 15. You know what I mean?
Or the fucking, what is it? The
behind the line of scrimmage screens,
tunnel screen. With the freaking slot wide receiver. And then it's like, you're gonna slide Tyreek out there in that position. Nah, they're not gonna see a fucking tunnel screen coming. Yeah, they did.
That game, that play that I was explaining, it was against Washington. It was like we were gonna score our third offensive touchdown, and they faked it off to the running back on the inside. They ran a jet motion to the right, and Tyreek Hill was coming from the slot or the boundary, I think, and they handed it off to him, and ended up being the Washington Commanders were able to, the defense was able to snuff out the play, and read Tyreek Hill ended up being like a 7-yard loss or some shit. Like, bro, it's like it's these things that Mike McDaniel is like, even in short yardage situations, he'll do that stupid shit, like those behind the line of scrimmage screens that he does, those tosses. Like, bro, I remember on that 4th and 1 against the Raiders where we needed a 4th and 1. All you could have done was just hand it off the football to Raheem Mostert. Yeah, and they handed it. They should have just handed it to Raheem Mostert on the inside zone play. They would have got the first down. Instead, they throw a screen behind the line of scrimmage on a 4th and 1 play, and like River Craycraft picked up the wrong guy, because if he would have stayed inside, if he would have blocked the guy on the outside, all he had to do, Tyreek Hill had to do was stay inside and get the first down. But River Craycraft picked up the wrong guy, and Tyreek Hill, one of the corners was able to, instead of being flat-footed, kept his body control and just tackled Tyreek Hill for a loss. It's just stupid shit like that, bro. Like, bro, you just run a simple ISO play, fullback dive.
We saw Irving on Hard Knocks, right? Like we've seen that these guys sometimes don't know the plays, and they get away with it because it works out in their favor because we've got the football gods on our side. But these guys don't know the plays at certain points, and that for me is still troublesome.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean, it is on the defensive side too. I mean, look at fucking Ramsey screaming at fucking Kohu because he's doing the wrong shit, And then, you know, you see Ramsey and what's his name? Javon Holland comes over to Kohu, taps him on the shoulder, points at the fucking guy, then taps himself and points at the other guy. You see Kohu shake his head, yeah, I got it. And then when the fucking ball is snapped, he goes with the wrong fucking guy.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's
like, dude, I literally on this show, I played that clip. He fucking hits your head, points to this guy, points to himself, points to the other guy, and then the ball is snapped and you fucking run with his guy anyway. Like, bro, what are we fucking doing?
You remember in the Bills game, the Chiefs playoff game, right, on the wild card? You remember when they threw, I think it was like on both third and short, they're doing fucking screens.
Oh, yeah, because Vic Fangio was playing fucking 15 yards off the receivers.
No. I was talking about our offense. On the wild card game, we were throwing fucking screens on like 3rd and 2 and shit. Like 3rd and short.
We didn't have nothing clicking for us, bro.
Yeah, bro, they were running in between the tackles, and then fucking Mike McDaniel started doing fucking outside zone, cracked out, like all these perimeter runs instead of running inside. They were having success on the inside, and they fucking got away from that. It's just like Mike McDaniel, just like he just outsmarts himself, man. Like, you know, against the Bills, like even in that last game in Week 18, you know, the Bills in the second half start stacking the box, and instead of fucking like continue to just stick to the run game and challenge them stacking the box with single high safety looks. And I get it, they were trying to exploit it with the single high stuff. Bro, continue running the fucking ball. Why are you getting away from the running game? Achane was fucking playing good. He had over 50 yards rushing in the first half or close to it. Like, it just, to me, just doesn't make any sense, bro.
Well, they were getting on the AFC's roundtable. Everyone was roasting Achane because he only had 9 yards in the playoff game, and they're saying you can't even compare him to Breece Hall. I was like, bro,
but he had a turf toe. He had turf toe though.
Let me tell you this too, man. Look, and I keep bringing up Hard Knocks, but that's another thing too.
But he was still running good.
McDaniel needs to be like, look, instead of him like giving the option for these guys to run their own plays, he needs to take control of the playbook in general and stop being buddy with these guys during games and be like, hey, what play do you think we should run here? No, just take control of the stuff. If anything, let the guys at the line, when they see something, then change it there. But
he does do that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't be like, hey, you know, you let these guys have an option to run their own plays. Let's be real. You take control of the plays. You're the coach.
Yeah, for real. And like Spidey said, when was the last time we ran the fullback dive? I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that since when we played the Lions a few years ago. It's crazy.
We did that the last time I've seen a legitimate
that we paid big money.
fullback dive when fucking Rob Conrad was the fucking fullback.
No, bro, we did one. CT, we did one against Buffalo last year. I think it was week the game that we had in December. What was it? I think it was week 15 or weeks. Yeah, it was week 15. The Buffalo game.
I don't ever remember us handing the ball off to what's his name.
Yeah, we did a fullback. We did a fullback dive to Ingle.
No, hey, trust me. No, hey, trust me. CT, I had an anytime touchdown ticket every week, bro. He did not, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like I haven't seen him get the ball since when we played the Lions, and whenever we would hand it off for a fullback dive, and whenever we signed Ingold, I had a
$40 ticket, man. That's that $450, bro. They didn't even give it to him once. Anytime touchdown.
Or run a fucking ISO play. Go I formation, run an ISO play and get it in there, bro. Get some fucking yards. Run an inside zone play. Whatever the fuck.
And you got Jeff Wilson. He would rather have fucking Ingold run a fucking out route.
Hey, no.
Hey, but let me tell you something. All 22 film on him this past season, bro. And let me tell you, man, I take for granted the stuff he does run blocking, bro. That guy, bro, he can pick up guys, bro. He's elusive, bro, when he does it too. He's very underrated when he takes out guys, bro, blocking wise. Now I see why he's
Cap.
you know.
Yeah. This I haven't seen the all 22 from this year from Alec Ingold as a blocker, but 2022, it's so
Pete's been
good.
having some
It is
excellent
so
film
good.
breakdown, bro. You should check out Pete's film breakdown. He has excellent coverage of Ingold 1-on-1, bro, and it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's good at it, man. He's good at it.
Yeah, I mean that's what you brought him in for, and it's like, okay, hand him the ball every once in a while. Like,
it's his versatility because he can line up anywhere on the backfield. You can line up. You can line him up a strong eye. Yeah, you can line him up as a strong eye traditional fullback. You can line him as a single back, and on the wing, as a tight end. You can line him up literally anywhere. He gets his hands dirty, and the Dolphins use a lot of 21 personnel, so they'll line him up out wide as well. So, what up, MC?
Oh,
young blood.
But yeah, I agree. We
does
don't.
a lot of stuff.
Similar to the tight end situation where they're just not utilized correctly.
Yeah.
Well, that's on coaching.
Well, yeah. Well, we don't use a lot of 12 personnel anyway, like the two tight end sets, because of Ingold. He's that Suedo tight end, you know what I mean? We use a lot of that 21 personnel. He's kind of like our other tight end, even though, he's a running back, you know what I mean? In that 11 personnel. But
get up here,
sorry,
MC.
21. Sorry, my bad. 21 personnel.
Yeah, but like you said,
yes, sir. Come on out, MC. I'm giving out free Pop-Tarts, bro, for everybody.
You look like you own a Pop-Tart costume, Squiddy.
Yeah, he does. But nah, like I was saying though, you think that if you want to go strong eye, and even if you freaking have a two tight end, but you keep Ingold in the backfield with another fucking running back, possibly a Chris Brooks or whoever, dude, you can pick up fucking 1 yard. It's 1 fucking yard.
Right.
Yo, MC, what's going on?
Dímelo, how are y'all doing today?
Good, man.
Chilling, bro. How's it going, man?
Good. Just chilling.
Dímelo, papá, que la que hay.
¿Qué es lo que hay, papi? ¿Cómo estás?
Que la que hay, papi.
¿Es todo bien?
Todo bien.
Dale, sí, bueno. So what we got on the table today?
Man, we're talking about everything, bro.
Draft. We got free Pop-Tarts. Nah, hey, we're happy. Hey, I came up with the nickname of Pop-Tart for the guy we signed, bro, and hopefully we can make some shirts, bro. Some cool shirts or something.
Teair Tart. Teair Pop-Tart.
Yeah, but heck yeah, bro.
Till you get your ass in trouble for a licensing issue.
Yep.
Pop-Tart's gonna want that money.
You gotta spell it different. You gotta spell it like PAUP.
Pop-Tart.
And it has to have a different logo.
Yeah. You gotta do it correctly. MC, who you looking for? First round, pick 21. If you had to pick today, who you going with? Or who do you want?
Hey, it's not gonna happen, but I want it to happen. Brock Bowers, I want him. It's not gonna happen, but that's what I picked.
I don't want to. I don't want to go anywhere near tight ends, bro.
Why? We ain't got no great tight end. Jonu, whatever fucking Jonu.
Wait, Tua doesn't throw the tight ends anyways.
He ain't shit.
Tua doesn't use tight ends.
Listen to this. Brock Bowers can block like Durham, and he can catch better than Gesicki, and the motherfucker is fast. And he big. I promise you.
What part of Tua doesn't use the tight ends?
But here's the thing, it don't matter. He can still block. He can still fucking block like a ball.
So we're gonna make a move for Brock Bowers?
No, waste of a draft pick. Waste of a draft pick. Waste of a draft pick.
You know what, Irvin, you know what waste of draft pick is that bizarre, whatever fuck.
Yes.
No,
hey,
that
don't you dare disrespect.
Fuck no. We are
Please
not
don't
drafting a D tackle
disrespect
from
Newton.
Illinois.
I send you all 22
No,
tape
Papa,
so you can fucking
no.
watch it.
You
I
don't
bet
get
you
a D
haven't fucking
tackle from
watched it, bitch.
Illinois.
No, he's
Oh,
he
shut
played
up,
in the Big
bitch.
Ten, ho.
Shut up, jabroni.
This is
That's
biggest
not
jabroni here.
happening. That's not
Yes,
happening.
Jerzon Newton is the
I'll
fucking
be back.
best
I gotta go
defensive
watch
tackle
some
in the
highlights from
class.
Raw, bro. I gotta see Monday Night
That
Raw.
is
I'll be
not
back.
happening. No. Jazar, whatever the fuck his weird ass name is, no. We are not
No,
drafting him.
you will not disrespect my man crush of the draft. Stop it.
Bazar Newton, whatever the fuck his name is, man, get the fuck
Who's
out
that?
of here. You don't draft. First of all, hold on, time out. You don't draft a D lineman from fucking
It's
Wisconsin
Jakeem
or
Grant.
wherever the fuck he's from. Wherever the fuck he's from, that's not happening.
Is that Adam Gase?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I was just
No,
saying.
but I want Laiatu Latu or him. Go ahead, CT. My bad.
No. You're fine. I was just saying that it was funny. MC came in. He's all hyped up, and it fucking made me remember the fucking clip of Adam Gase using the smelling salts.
Wait, what happened? I missed. I'm trying to talk. Wait, what happened?
No, I was playing this video of fucking Adam
Play
Gase.
again. I missed. Hold on.
He's hitting that shit
Damn.
right before the
No
game.
wonder his eyes were always wide open.
I know. Well, that and him and Chris Forrester were doing cocaine together.
Oh, there you go.
Fucking him and Chris Forrester snorting coke off of strippers' asses in their office.
Yeah, I know. Hey, guys, please do not tolerate MCJB slander on my boy Johnny Newton. Okay.
What? Okay, whoa. What? Bizarre?
Jazar is Jerzan. It's Jerzan Newton, okay? It's not bizarre, bitch.
No, we are not drafting him 21st. Fuck no.
He's the best defensive tackle in the draft.
You don't go to Illinois to be the best defensive tackle, though.
He plays in the Big Ten.
Fucking South. You stay where all the big boys are at.
He plays against Indiana. He plays against fucking Michigan. He plays all against all those motherfuckers.
Like I said, you don't go to fucking Illinois.
Watch his tape against Penn State. Watch his tape against fucking Indiana, and watch his tape against Wisconsin. And you're gonna fucking but you don't want to watch it, right?
Wisconsin.
You don't want to watch it because no, okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's okay.
Oh my fucking fucking
But
God.
but if Latu's there, bro, I would take him too, bro. He is the most polished.
What about that? Hold on. What's the difference between that old boy from Texas that you're talking about?
Hold on, MCJB. I was saying that Latu is the most polished pass rusher in this draft. He's by far I think got some of the best pass rushing, like bag of pass rush moves and stuff, like collections of pass rush moves and counter moves and stuff like that. He's definitely the most technically sound pass rusher in this draft, bro. Like he's got the highest floor. He's athletic. He's good, bro. He's got a really good motor, good length. I wouldn't mind him, picking him at 21st. I think Fotno is another one too. Who are you talking about, MC?
Hey, Moosin, brother, what's up? How's everything going?
I think
Irving. I seen the
JB, but what question were you asking?
The guy from Texas, class.
Don't you dare! Please, do not tell me Xavier Worthy.
I don't fucking know. You
the wide receiver.
Oh, you mean DeAndre Sweat?
No, the D line. I'm talking about D line.
I was hoping it was where I was hoping it was.
Oh, bro, Sweat is a big mammoth defensive tackle. He plays zero technique.
Him over
plays a one tech. Oh, stop it, bro. Jerzan Newton plays all over the defensive line, bro. He plays from the 5, 3, 2, 2 eye, 1 eye. You can put him wherever the fuck you want on the defensive line.
I bet he won't do that in the SEC. I bet.
Oh hell yeah, he would. Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
Hey, shout out to Moose coming off of Twitch.
Bitch.
Bulto, I heard that, Bulto.
Puta.
No, you too Bulto.
Puta sucia.
Tú eres un come pinga, papi.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, man. I mean, you got all kinds of shit like we've talked about. We've gone down the rabbit hole on all kinds of shit. MC, we were talking about play
Sorry, guys.
calling, what draft picks we're gonna take. We talked about, hiring the new offensive assistant from fucking Wisconsin or wherever the hell he was from.
Yeah, he was a senior offensive he was an offensive senior analyst at the University of Washington.
He's going to be the new. He's going to be the new challenge coordinator.
Yeah,
the new challenge. He's going to be the one that's making the calls on the challenges from now on.
Y'all know Mike McDaniel's going to take over.
He had a say in personnel, game plans, breakdown of the roster, a bunch of stuff for Wisconsin.
Yeah, and the thing is,
game planning.
Something I thought that was interesting was I remember when I read the article, they were talking about he did a lot of work with a corporation outside of his work with Washington. It was like 3D optics. He handled all the incoming new technology. As far as what was it? The shit. What do they fucking call it?
3D printing?
3D no. Printers? It's 3D optics. It's the thing where you wear the VR headsets like the quarterbacks when they can get like mental reps.
Right.
They had that. He also did the other thing, and I can't fucking remember off the top of my head now. Oh fuck, what was it? Some type of optics for mechanical evaluation, whatever. Like the guy is all into the technology shit. And I just thought that was interesting that I'm going to try to see if I can find that fucking article. But the fact that he was working with a company outside of what he was doing with his college football team, I just thought that was interesting.
Hey, I have it here. I think it's it says here he held the title of senior offensive analyst for the Badgers, where in addition to working with the Wisconsin quarterbacks, he worked on opponent breakdowns, scouting reports, and leading edge football technology. You see what else he did here. Oh yeah, he says before joining the Tar Heel staff, Everett spent some time with Higher Echelon, a training and consulting program where he worked on 3D simulation training, tackling and analytics and process efficiency.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying about the mechanical shit. The tackling thing is what I couldn't remember, but I know it was some type of visual mechanical
tackling
evaluation.
Analytics. Yeah. 3D simulation
so
training, tackling analytics and process efficiency. Yeah, that's what it is.
And I just thought that was interesting. You get this guy who's really technology based. We know that Tua wears the fucking GoPro camera. I just think it was interesting that he's more of a technological kind of guy. Yeah, he does game planning and everything else, but his experience with the technology kind of fucking fits Mike McDaniel's scheme overall of, using the auditory from the huddle for guys to learn play calls and shit like that, using the technology to your advantage.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yep. Yeah, and they like to wear like you said, you like to go wear the GoPros to see what the quarterback is seeing on the field, helping him in terms of his processing, going through his progressions, things of that nature. Also, Mike McDaniel is, he has a knack for those analytical breakdowns because, he has a whole entire analytical department where they're breaking down, statistics, where they take into account player speed, different things of that nature to help them, come up with creative ways of, design, to continue advancing his scheme and things of that nature. You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
All that.
For sure. But yeah, man, we've been on fucking 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think I'm ready to hang it up. Bleezy, Spidey, final thoughts, brother.
Oh man, yeah, bro. I think this Chris Everett hire for me it's a good thing because, that they mentioned that he worked with quarterbacks and he's a consultant for this 3D technology thing, and I think it's gonna help our quarterbacks in terms of their throwing mechanics, their footwork, combined with what Tua is already doing it privately with the 3D quarterback with John Beck and stuff, where they're going to be working on quarterback biomechanics and footwork and, working on trying to generate, throwing power and arm velocity, which happens a lot with your footwork, and you're able to generate power, and torque from your lower body to your upper body and things of that nature. You're going to see a different Tua. You're going to see a more accurate Tua. The ball is going to come out a lot faster, a lot stronger. So, and you're gonna, he's working with Nick Hicks doing the speed and training, speed and agility drills and stuff like that. You're gonna see a transformed guy, and I'm really excited. Especially if you've seen him playing golf, he's slimmed down. So I'm excited for Tua's transformation, bro. I think he's really, 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 doing, taking this tremendous, not really sacrifice, but I think he's taking this tremendous step in his game to take it to the next level so that we can be successful as an organization. But I'm excited, bro. I can't wait for the draft. Can't wait to see who we pick on that first round pick. So I'll pass it off to any, and that's all I got to say.
Yeah, MC, final thoughts, brother.
Hands up.
Puto.
Yep. Lazy.
Puto madre.
Yeah, draft is in basically 2.5 weeks. What is it? I just had it pulled up. It's April 25th. April 25th.
Couple weeks away.
Yeah, through the 27th. So we got 2.5 weeks. And I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm sitting back.
Hell
watching.
Yeah.
CT, final thoughts, buddy.
Hey, we appreciate you guys. There's 62 watching. For those of you guys on Twitch and X and all that, come on over to YouTube. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Waddle on that notification bell. We're here every Monday at 8:30, but we do impromptu shows throughout the week. So hit that notification bell so you can see when we come live. We appreciate you out, man, and we'll leave you guys with our favorite, as always. Peace.
Fins up.
Like button, baby.
Everybody knew they would yell from the bottom.